Hey y'all. I know it's the middle of the night. I want to know who's up. I'm trying to figure out who is out the bed. Let's talk. Let's gossip a little bit. You know, this is a holiday week. So a lot of us are up late. Probably because we cooking and stuff and kids out of school. We got to gossip a little bit. It's some stuff going on and we finna talk about it. Auntie Eva up in here, Plum, Shura, African Violet, C Maze. What's up, y'all? Hit the like button, cha. Y'all know I like them late night gossip sessions. Y'all know I'll sneak one in on you. Red Majestic Diva, what's up? Hey, Rochelle. Hey, G Darling. Listen, y'all know I will sneak a gossip session in on your behind. You won't even know what hit you. So y'all come in, shoes off. I'm sure already. It's the middle of the night. We should be in our pajamas, bonnets on. Let's get into some bonnet gossip. Because you know, by the time you done got so comfortable, the bonnet is on and you under the covers, the gossip about to be real. Mary Pegues, how you doing? Hey, Patricia Walking, y'all hit the like button. Okay, you just finished watching Evie's YouTube channel. Listen, y'all better go check out my baby's channel. Go check her out. The name of the channel is Geneva's Garden. Let me put it in the chat. She actually, I think the last video she was showing a an eyeshadow look. It was real pretty. Like, I don't wear makeup like that too much no more, but I think I might want to try that one out. But yeah, y'all go check out her channel. Check out the last video. I think she called that look the sunset look. But it was real cute. So y'all go check that out and make sure, don't just check it out. Make sure you subscribe now. So that way when she starts showing all this little fancy eyeshadow stuff, y'all don't miss out on nothing. Because if you're waiting on me to tell you, you're going to be awaiting you know what. Because I don't know how to do none of that stuff like that. Not to be, editing videos and posting stuff. I can't do that. So y'all make sure y'all go check that out. Again, African Violet, you driving home. All right, girl, be careful. Yes, that's the name of her channel, Geneva's Garden. Okay, so y'all go check that out for your cosmetics and eyeshadows and look goods and powders and potions and stuff. I don't know nothing about it, but she knows everything about it. So make sure y'all check that out. So listen, let's get into it. Oh yeah. So where do we go first? Well, let's start with the other people gossip first, because that one ain't too heavy. But it's on, this late night. Auntie Eva, I see you say you got your bonnet on. It's late night, so we could get into a little bit of a social media crawl. Y'all know I don't like to crawl too much, during the day, but if it's late night, we're gonna crawl through social media. That's what we gonna do. That's the first thing we finna do. So we got to talk about, y'all remember them people that was on USA, them that strange couple, the Chrisley knows best people. Y'all remember them? Do y'all remember them folks? Because I do. Hey DT, what's up, Bookie? That's right. Hit the like button. Even if you on the replay, hit the like button because I know you probably in your bed. But the Chrisley people, right? So anyway, I didn't really report on it because I don't really care. You know what I'm saying? I don't watch them people show. I never watched them. I thought they were weird. I was more concerned with why they had that cute little black girl in the house with them. I was very disturbed by that. But other than that, like I really didn't care too much. So I wasn't paying attention until I messed around and I like after we saw that they got sentenced, him and the wife, and then they sat up there and told us who snitched. Now they got my attention. They didn't have my attention before, y'all, but now they got my attention. They say his male lover says he the one that turned him in and the wife to the FBI because the affair went south. I knew that man was extra sugary, and they was trying to make us like fool us into thinking this man was a regular, family man. Like, child, please, baby, they is going to prison. They were scamming banks, honey, fake documents to get loans and stuff, falsifying paperwork to get loans. You know how some people be doing. I think it was like 30 million. It was some ridiculous amount that, they wouldn't have gave no now one of us. You know what I'm saying? But anyway, baby, the side piece done snitched. And he married too. The side piece is married too, y'all. And say they had been messing around for like 10 years or something. And he used to be the employee. And then when they started messing around and going together, then they, he couldn't work for him no more. And baby, it went south and he went snitching. I said, what is going on? Why is this happening? You remember them married? Yeah, we knew. Like, he wasn't hiding it. Whatever went on between him and that man, it must have really tickled his funny bone, and he been, really letting it be, letting it all hang out. And that's cool if that's what you want to do. If that's your thing, what can we tell you? He helped them do it, but then to sit up and snitch on them, like, you know what I'm saying? I said, oh my God. That's right, DT. He was on his pokey. He left home to be with his side piece, baby. And the side piece done told. The side piece told. So while we crawling through social media, let's finish crawling, because I saw something else that I need y'all to help me understand. Now, this has got to do with these two little slow children here, Blueface and Chrisean. I want y'all to listen to this. Listen real good.
Oh, okay. Was it a girl or a guy? What kind of question is that? So it was a girl? I'm trying to relate to bro.
Why are you relating?
I told you I took self-defense classes.
Bro, what are you relating for?
Another person before. Oh, shit. Oh, okay.
Was it a girl or a guy?
Yeah, you heard her right. So this man decides he gonna say he done been with a little person before, because there was a midget in the room, and I couldn't really hear whether he said midget or little person. I think he said actually midget, whichever one he said. Hey, Noble Genius, what's up, boo? And she said, was it a girl or a guy? Baby, why Chrisean put that boy out there like that? Because the fact that she had to ask him, was it a girl or a guy? And he didn't say, you know what I mean? I'm just like, this story is getting more and more, twisted. So now we got to ask the question, is it a girl or a guy? Is it a girl or a guy? Really? Let's look at that again. Let's look at that again. You say something told me he liked himself some Bucci. I agree with you, DT. You was always suspecting him. The little girl was from his son that was on drugs. Yeah, that's what they said. Say these two need to be institutionalized, not before they answer that question. Tom G, what's up? Listen, I know that's right. I like my late night crew, but we gonna listen to this one more time, y'all. That you know, I feel like Lil Jon on that Lovers and Friends song. I want to hear you tell me one more time. One more time. This is what is going on. I want to hear that one more time. I want y'all to listen to what she said and how he responded. Because how he responded bothered me.
Was it a girl or a guy?
Was it a girl or a guy? And look at this little boy in the front. He's trying his hardest not to pay attention to what's being said. He's trying. That young man is trying.
So it was a girl?
I'm trying to relate to bro.
Why are you relating? Bro, what are you relating for?
That young man in the front said, oh, first of all, when she said, was it a girl or a guy? It was a girl. He never answered. Y'all, this story is getting more and more twisted. So now the question is this young man bisexual? What is going on? Why? Like, they need to stay off social media, because the more that they're on social media, the more disturbed this whole situation is getting. He need to stay off of there. First of all, I didn't trust him, because I don't trust no man running around with an S curl or a Duke. I don't need you to, it's the S curl for me. It's the S curl for me. But y'all heard what she asked him, and you heard that he made sure not to answer. And that bothered my nerves. DT, what you say? One of the girls in the Nene Nation had stories of Blue Cheese Face messaging him back in the day for some, ooh, oh my, for karaoke and a twerk session. Is that what you're saying? For open mic night and to ride the mechanical bull? Is that what you're saying? It looks that way. And the fact that Chrisean asked that question, that means she know about it and she cool with it. And that's cool if everybody know. That means ain't no down low, because it looks like she's fully aware. Now, I don't know if the other women he messing with is fully aware, but Chrisean seems to be fully aware of whatever that is that he got going on. So now it's one more thing. What's a couple more things we got to take a look at? When it comes to Erica Mena, she the next one. She the next one on my list. And then we're going to get to Mia Thornton. Did y'all see that Mia up here with these cryptic tweets and stuff and cryptic stuff on social media? Or y'all want to talk about Mia first before we get into Erica Mena with her crying? Because I'm tired of her trying to be a victim so hard. Hey, Drea Loving Life. What's up? Say, oh, yes, for karaoke session in a private lounge. Yes, open mic night. I know. It's my fault, because I popped on at the last minute. Like, it was just a last minute thing, because I was up late. I had started my greens, and you got to cook your meat till it started falling off the bone and stuff. And I was trying to let my pot cool down, and I was still up. And I'm like, it's late, so let me get on here and gossip a little bit, because somebody might not be in the bed. And if y'all not in the bed, then we could go ahead on and talk. You know what I'm saying? But hit the like button. It's like, it ain't but 31 of us in here. It should be easy. Like button should be simple tonight. Noble Genius say, any man who tells his woman beat up his mom is suspect. Yeah, but that don't tell me, you know what I'm saying? Like, I didn't know it was, you know what I'm saying, Noble Genius? Now we talking about midgets and boys and girls and Krusty the Clown. Like, it's too much. You say you want to go ahead and hit that Erica story first, because I'm sick of her. I am sick of Erica Mena. And you know what else I'm sick of, y'all? I'm sick of people sympathizing with Erica Mena. Tom G say, would be surprised if he is bisexual, as he was very zesty on that Bobby I Love You show, kept asking guys what they like. Yes. Yes, her tears on her pillow, honey. Lonely teardrops. Princess P say went to sleep early off the cold medicine. So glad you up live. Hey girl, y'all hit that like button now, because we gonna listen. I'm gonna roll with y'all. We gonna roll through social media, and it's everything gonna be everything. But y'all got to hang with me and make sure that we at least hit that like button, because I don't mind. Like I'll come in here and roll with you, but please hit the like button. Don't do me wrong. Let me see. Okay, here we go with her theatrics. I'm so sick of her theatrics and now she wearing bad wigs and bad spray tans. So we got to get into all of it. Who was clowning Nicki Minaj? Who did it? Erica Mena? Who did it? DC said I want to Edward James almost for last so we can get her. Okay, well we'll leave her for last. Say I can't see her ugly cry no more. Bones and balloons. Right. She looks terrible. And I know some people like to go up for anybody who is non-black and they look so good. Baby, stop the lies. Just stop it. Say I can't see her ugly cry no more. Well, we're gonna have to see it tonight because we got to talk about her. I've had it with her. And I want to talk about all the reasons why she need to stop this mess. And I mean all the reasons why she need to stop. But let's hear her first. Let's hear her foolishness first, and then we can, get into why she need to shut the hell up. Because she do need to shut up. But let's take a quick peek. I ain't gonna do too much. You know what I'm saying? This, that fact. Let me read my little fair use thing real quick or whatever. I don't think it's gonna be nothing, but you got to be careful. This is so annoying, but I just really want y'all to see this. Well on. Okay. Okay. Hold on, y'all. All right, so the fair use disclaimer under sections 107 of the Copyright Act of 1976, allowances made for fair use for purposes such as criticism, commentary, news reporting, teaching, scholarship, and research. Fair use is permitted by copyright statute that may otherwise be infringed in nonprofit, educational, or personal use. Blah, blah, blah. We ain't finna look at enough of it, but I be trying to cover myself because you know how they act, right? Hey, Charlene. Hey, Renee. So let's get into this real quick. I just want y'all to see the theatrics and pay attention to the looks on the people's faces on this set with her. I just want y'all to see this because she's so full of it. I can't take it.
It's obvious me and Safari will never be. I was in a hospital bed with this man's son. That man didn't care if I made it through that pregnancy. That man didn't care if I made it through that labor. I really have fought through some dark time. Like literally, I couldn't get out of bed, guys. There was days I could not eat. But at the same time, I have to face my kids and I got to act like everything's okay because I'm the only one that feeds them on a day-to-day basis.
And that's where I'm finna stop Bag of Bones. I've had enough with Bag of Bones. I'm gonna stop right there. I ain't gonna go too far. But did y'all see the looks on all their faces? Like basically like she told him that she suffered a gunshot wound. First of all, ma'am, I couldn't get out of bed. I couldn't eat, but I had to face my son, and she shaking like she just like she fought her way up Mount Everest. Ma'am, you did what every other woman that got a baby with a man that ain't no good has had to do for all eternity. And the looks on everybody's faces like she just was such, like she's been through so much when sisters have been going through it forever. And you gonna go through it too, because in the words of Cynthia G, shout out to Cynthia G, you got the same black man. See, these chicks roll up in these situations thinking, I'm the preference, I'm gonna get preferential treatment, I'm gonna get some privilege. And when it don't go that way, now you sitting up here crying, talking about that, he left you like that. And then she went on to say that I told him what I went through with my other son because you was already a baby mama, and now you acting like you suffered so much under him. Hell, the other man made you a baby mama. You was a forever baby mama. You gonna be a baby mama till you die. That's just what it is. That's your lot in life, honey. That's what you chose. It's what you chose. Now there you go. But the fact that she's sitting up there to get sympathy points for the same thing that a lot, hell, Carly Red did it. Basically, all them women up there on that platform went through it. Thank you, Drea. Them violins. And then Shekinah's swollen face tail sitting up there bothering Safari. Grow up, shut up. Just shut up. Erica Mena chose that man. She knew he was childish. She was ignorant, all the way down to them getting married. And you mad because you didn't want him to invite certain people to the wedding. He invited them anyway. He walked you into that situation with your eyes wide open. You knew what you were getting. She was on my nerves when she was crying and throwing fits about them $4,000 in child support. Girl, you have a job. He giving you $4,000. Use it to take care of your kid. That's number one. Number two, you knew you had your baby by Safari. You did not get a baby by 50 Cent. You got a baby by Safari. So that's what you get. Who told you Safari was rich? Y'all, please hit the like button. Thank you, DT, for reminding them. Look, it's just a handful of us. It's late night. We gossiping together. So hit the like button, please. I had enough of her. So I had to get that out. And then I wanted to talk about how I really felt about Wakanda Forever. And y'all, I felt like it was safest to talk about this on a late night gossip session than to talk about it in the middle of the day so I would end up with a bunch of people in the chat crying and whining. Oh, don't say that. Listen, let me tell y'all something. I wasn't going to watch the movie because I was like, I don't know if I want to go through with this. I had a bad feeling. I thought it was going to be I thought it was really going to be a bad movie. Let me start off by saying it wasn't a bad movie. It really was not a bad movie. It didn't turn out bad or anything like that. How many of y'all saw Wakanda Forever? Right, Princess P. It was hearing the same story over and over because, girl, you forgot that other son father felt the same way when you left. Right, she knew what she was getting into. She just likes to be a victim. Yes, Wakanda Forever. I want to know who saw that movie. I really want to know who saw it. Like, I literally just watched it like a few days ago. I thought it was going to be a bad movie. You saw it last week. Okay, bet. Now, it's some stuff I got to point out in this movie. The movie was not bad. I thought it wasn't going to be good, but it turned out to be a decent movie, but it was some themes in there that I didn't like, y'all. It was some stuff in there I ain't like. If I'm going to be completely honest, there's some stuff in there that I did not like. Okay. Let me talk about what I did like first. Okay. You ain't seen it yet, so I ain't going to do too many spoilers or whatever, but I'm going to talk about what I did like and what I absolutely did not. What I did like was when they did like the funeral scene or whatever for T'Challa. Hey, Charlene, yep, we on the early gossip. You ain't seen it yet, C-May, so I'm not going to say too much, but I'm going to let you know what I did like. So when they did like the funeral scene for T'Challa, y'all know Chadwick Boseman's dead. That ain't much of a, spoiler. Y'all know that man died from colon cancer. R.I.P. to him and, blessings to his family. I did like the fact that when they did that scene, I feel like you could tell that they were really grieving. Like they didn't have to act. They didn't have to pretend like they was grieving. They were really grieving. I like that. Like it really brought authenticity to that moment. So I did like that. I enjoyed that. Something else that I did like was the way they portrayed the Western countries, Western civilization, UN, America, clear countries for the most part. I like the way they portrayed them. And that tribute to Chadwick was very lovely. It was very lovely. But like, that funeral scene in the beginning, at the beginning of the movie, it was just when you saw them with the grief on their faces, I felt like that was authentic. That wasn't acting. It was like, okay, we're saying it's for this fictional character, But you know, those people were, you know, they had a relationship with Chadwick. So I know that was like authentic emotions that was coming out. So that was real nice. Wardrobe, absolutely. Costumes and visuals were wonderful. Absolutely wonderful. I did like that. But I do back to how they portrayed the West and the UN and in these clear Western countries, right? I like the way they portrayed them. I like that they portrayed them as underhanded liars, thieves. I like that because that was authentic. Because in any real life situation, if you have an African country that has minerals or has resources that they want, they start trying to bully and force you to give it to them, and then they try to steal it. So I like that they portrayed that in a realistic fashion. Real cool. Like they was all set to lie on them and everything. So I was like, all right, yeah, you know, that's authentic. I like that. I like that. And then the thing that I didn't like the most, let me get to what I didn't like, because it was like one particular, not a scene, but you know, one particular part of the story, of the actual story, the plot that I did not like. It was authentic too, but I didn't like it. I felt like we could have done without it. And what that was that other civilization that was involved, and the way the Wakandans responded to it. I didn't like it. Y'all, it was a no for me. I didn't like it. You know what I mean? It was the guy, the underwater guy, the Incan, I think he's supposed to be, or Aztec or whoever, from the other side of the globe or whatever. So it was his insistence. It was his entitlement. And I felt like that, while that was very authentic, that was extremely authentic. Because y'all know when it comes to Black people, people have a habit of feeling entitled to our help. They're entitled to our voices. It's like when stuff was going on and like Trump was bothering people, it was like, Black people, y'all ain't saying enough. Or when, you know, when they pulled that Stop Asian Hate stuff and they started harassing Black people, like, Black people, you need to be better allies. Like, we don't need to do nothing but live, be Black, and die. We don't owe you nothing. Y'all hit the like button before I mess around and say something that you don't like. But I didn't like it. And it's like the way this dude was so entitled, and not just entitled to the point of being just as toxic as those clear people in the UN and in the US and all the Western countries of, oh, you got to do it. Oh yeah, but the thing is, they've been fighting with you. You know what I'm saying? But then these same people will turn around and feel entitled. Drea said, I caught that. They always look to Black people. Rings true in reality, though. That's what I'm saying. It was very realistic in that people literally will get hostile, indignant, disrespectful in demanding Black support. We owe you nothing. And so I didn't like that. And he was making threats, and I mean, just all out of line. Like, the dude was crossing all kind of lines. I ain't gonna say too much because I know some of y'all ain't seen it. And the other thing that I didn't like about that, because I'm not gonna get into all of it because too many of y'all haven't seen it yet, it was the Wakandan response in the end. After this man has done the unthinkable, you decide, when you got him dead to rights, instead of you killing him, let's work together. Are you smoking crack? And I feel like, you know, when filmmakers do stuff like this, they're pushing this mindset onto Black America specifically, Black people in general, that no matter what people do to you, you have to be the noble Negro who tries to help everybody. I say, screw that. Screw that. I'm not a fan of that. Oh, you can do whatever you want to do to us as long as you in the end say you're sorry, or you know, once we show you that you can't force us, then we're supposed to back down and be like the help. You know, you is wise, you is intelligent. Like, no, I was so offended. Say, yeah, not me after what he did. That's what I'm saying. Like, she had him dead to rights, and then you let him live, and then y'all come flying back together after they have murdered your people. They have ravaged where you live. Mind you, where they live is still intact. But after they've done all this crap to you, now you come riding back with him side by side. Get the entire hell out of here. I was so pissed. Yes, DT, I was sitting there like, are you smoking crack? I really was yelling at the screen, are you smoking crack? Yeah, everything cannot be forgiven. And I feel like that's the message, the trope, the diatribe that they're constantly trying to shove down, again, Black America in specific, Black people in general's throats. Like, okay, I know we did everything to you. Forget about the ships. Forget about the plantations. Forget about the Fugitive Slave Act. Forget about redlining. Forget about Jim Crow. Forget about the lynchings. Forget about the bombing. Forget about Black Wall Street. Forget about the move bombings. Forget about all of it. Just forgive us. You know, you're supposed to be forgiving. Aren't you one of the good Negroes? And that was that respectability, good Negro crap, and they was pushing it. And as much as I was enjoying a lot of the different elements of the movie, that ruined the whole experience for me. Pissed me off. I'm telling y'all, I was mad. It made me so angry. Noble Genius said, wonder why none of the other superheroes were there for T'Challa's funeral. Yes, none of them came to the funeral. That's realistic. Because you can show up and call yourself playing the respectability card, doing all this stuff so people so they can say you're a good Negro. And when you're finished, when your life is spent, or when you're actually down, look and see how many of them actually show up for you so you can surprise yourself. Hey girl, I'm glad you woke up too. What's up, Queen Mermaid? Kia's up. Okay, you're gonna do a couple hours before you hit the airport. I know that's right. I'm telling y'all, it ruined it for me. That the way they ended that, trying to shove that garbage down our throat, it really did it for me, because that's the thing they're always trying to push onto Black people, especially Black women. And the fact that she was a Black woman, I was like, oh, I see what you're doing there. It's like, okay, you Black women, you know, you just make sure you come on and mammy for us now. And I was so mad. I was so disturbed. Like, no matter what we do, you just forgive us and you come over here and you defend us and help us build up our communities. And you just, you know, stand in front of the police for us and make sure you go and you protest for us. I ain't doing nothing for you. I ain't your mammy or your mule. I ain't doing it, and I ain't like it. It was so disgusting. Queen Mermaid said, yes, y'all forget any wrongdoings of clear folks, cruelty to our people. Let's act like it never happened. Right. And that was the message that I took away from that movie. And I don't think they thought that one through. I don't think they thought it through at all, because I feel like, okay, when it's happening with Thor and them, they don't have them make up and make friends and forgive the villains. They don't have to do none of that. They get to actually extinguish the villain. But when the heroine, when the heroine is melanated, then she needs to forgive and allow you to kill, pillage, ruin, maim, and make sure she forgives in the end. I didn't like it. I wasn't here for it, Noble Genius. Say, was a cast of chocolate women at first. That changed also. Yeah. Like, I like that they kind of kept the main story pretty much the same. And I wasn't necessarily mad at seeing other people represented in the story. Yes, that's exactly what I'm talking about. Kia. They made me very angry. But I wasn't mad about seeing other ethnicities or cultural groups represented. I was mad at the message that they keep trying to cram down Black women's throats. I ain't like it. I didn't like it, y'all. I didn't like it. And I feel like that's a message they're always trying to shove down our throats, because they're constantly doing things to us that are reprehensible. So they need you to be in this forever forgiveness mindset, because we ain't gonna never stop victimizing you. Is what I took away from that. We ain't gonna stop victimizing you. We're not gonna stop disrespecting you. We just need you to always be ready to forgive and come and mammy for us. And I didn't like it. So I had to get that off my chest, y'all. I couldn't take no more. I couldn't take no more of that. It was horrible. Like, the movie itself was good. Like, the visuals was good. The effects was good. The little young girl was absolutely adorable. She was a little cutie patootie. You know, the queen was looking good. The Dora Milaje, them sisters was looking good. You know, they had a little, you know, some tension there. You know, made it a little more real. I like all of that. But the way they did what they did, I was like, nah, man. Kids say, oh no, I wanted to see it when I come back. Looks like I'm gonna be angry. You probably gonna be pissed off because I was. I need answers as to why other Marvel characters get to, you know, extinguish their villains. And when it's a black character, we don't need you to extinguish the villain. The message is always don't be angry. Don't you dare be angry. Oh, it's evil to get retribution. But it's okay for other people, for the other Marvel superheroes to get retribution. But if you black, oh no, that's the last thing we want y'all thinking about is retribution, because everybody, y'all owe everybody a lick back. You see, you know what I'm saying? It's almost like they did on American Gods when they finally got rid of when they got rid of Orlando Brown as one of the writers and got rid of his character, Mr. Nancy, because basically they didn't like his message of angry gets ish done. Like, they don't want us to be angry. They don't want us thinking about, hey, you gonna pay me what you owe me. That's the last thing that they want, especially Black America talking about you gonna pay me what you owe me. And I didn't like it. Like that to me, that ruined the whole experience for me. It did. I was so angry and disappointed. But anyway, I had, like, I'm gonna leave that alone. But I really did, y'all. I had to get that off my chest because I just couldn't take no more. Yeah, that's their thing. Don't be hostile. Like, we're going to give you every reason to be hostile, but don't you be hostile. It's kind of like some people are doing Dr. Wendy online. You got a few crackpots in between. Like, I mean, but, you know, after Mia threw a glass and assaulted her, she kept talking, and that was just upsetting the situation. And I'm sitting there like, okay, again, are you smoking crack? So after you offend and assault, she was supposed to sit there with her legs crossed at the ankle and her fingers laced in her lap. Like, that's literally what they want from Black people, especially Black women. Like, if you want to be respectable, you let us abuse you and don't you say nothing about it. You right. Don't be hostile now. I know I just cut off your leg, but don't scream too loud about it, because I feel like you're trying to make me feel bad for cutting off your leg. Like, that's really what it gives. That's really what it gives. And y'all, I was not here for it. I'm sorry, I wasn't. Tom G say, don't be antagonistic, as Robert would say. Right. That's how it comes off. Like, stop being antagonistic. Cut it out. Mia would have caught a Portia style beatdown. Oh, I know y'all would have got her. Listen, I was in this chat Sunday night and I watched how angry the sisters were in that chat. It was too much. So I know for a fact, yeah, that's that programming. They're doing their best to try to program, and I think they're doing all that extra to try to program Black folks, because they see that, you know, it ain't working the way it used to. People are literally Black people are letting them know that we have a right to be angry. We have a reason to be angry. And if you're not angry, it's either you're not paying attention or you probably lick windows on a very short bus. One of the two. We got every reason to be angry, but that programming is real. And I feel like the programming is being shoved down our throat because it's a desperation play. Drea said the subtle messages and agendas being drip fed to us. Right. And that's the thing. I feel like when I see it triggers me. I'm triggered. It gives me, and it gives me mental trauma, because I'm sitting there. I know what you're doing. I know you're trying to play me. I know you're trying to play with me. You want me to be so excited because somebody who is a different ethnicity is acting like he's possibly attracted to Lupita, the pretty dark girl. And of course I'm sorry, y'all, I feel like that's the new programming. It's constantly trying to program sisters like, feel like you've won if somebody who's not Black looks at you. Like, to me, that's not a win. I feel like you love who you love. If you happen to love somebody who's a different ethnicity, then that's cool, or a different race, that's cool. But this whole thing that they're trying to put out, like, oh, see, this is the look of success. Bull crap. Y'all did the same thing to the men. Made them feel like going outside was success. And look how that turned out. Hell, look how it's still turning out. But I see what they're doing. They wanted us to be so enamored that this dude was up here making goo-goo eyes at Lupita. Like, first of all, newsflash, Lupita's gorgeous. It would make sense that he would make goo-goo eyes at her. If he was from Mars, he would be making goo-goo eyes at Lupita. Lupita's bad. Can we please tell the truth? But that was kind of put in there as a subtlety. Like, see, this is what it looks. This is what success looks like. This is what it looks like to have arrived. That men who are not black will look at you and desire you. And the way that you show that you're worthy of all these wonderful things is by forgiving abuse. It's sick. It's sick. I don't like the people trying to program sisters into mammying. Listen. I'm not with it. I'm not a mammy. I'm not cool with mammying. I don't promote mammying. This channel does not support mammying on any level. On any level. And speaking of Mia, because she next up on the block. I saw a few mammies on social media. Let me show y'all this screenshot because it was a mammy in her comments. Let me show you. Because they're around, They are around. And I feel like they are around for the same reason. They feel like they're doing something sporty by proving, see, I'm not angry. I'm not holding you accountable like those other black women. See, I'm the cool one, Tell me I'm cool. Give me some validation that I'm cool because I'm not willing to hold you accountable. So let's take a look at this because we got to talk about her and these cryptic tweets, messages, or whatever. Because I tried to pull her page back up and it's gone. So I don't know where this was, but let me show y'all this. And then y'all tell me what you think is going on. I feel like she's trying to make a statement. And I don't know what the statement is. Or like what she's trying to say because she's not coming right out and saying it. So let me do this. Ooh. Yeah, exactly, Noble Genius. So let me just share the screen. And let's take a peek. All right, y'all can see that. So this girl posted, I had to make you uncomfortable, otherwise you would never have moved, like from God, right? And so then she puts this message here. Let me see if I can make it bigger. When you had to fight your whole life to make it out, you no longer remain in places that bring out what you worked so hard to overcome. For the sake of my children, my family, my friends, staff, and business partners, I have to move on. Now, mind you, she said a whole lot here to say nothing. Y'all remember Mia did this last season. She did this last season. And I feel like she did it last season because she got called out for being obsessed and going after a scholar for no reason. Calling the girl Rick James and doing all this nasty stuff. And I feel like she did that because the scholar, even though she got on my nerves and her, her fashion sense was questionable as hell. She was a pretty dark girl. And I feel like Mia got some real insecurities that she doesn't want to address. And remember, after she got called out for that and people caught on to her bull crap, Miss Thing got off of Instagram. Then she went to the reunion telling lies about, I got a social media manager. It's somebody I trust. Yeah, I was there when they did it. I mean, of course you were there when they did it because it was you. You are they. You are they. Of course they were speaking for you. Hell, I speak for myself all the time. You are they. You are they. You are them. You are the social media manager. You was on social media managing to put all this bull crap. And now here she is again. If y'all remember after that, it was, I'm not coming back to that show. I thought it was going to be classy, blase squaze. And so now this season, Miss Classy is back throwing glasses, phones, and cell phones, and purses, breaking her own nails, beating her own behind. And what you say? Yep, and jumped at Nicki Minaj after blocking her first. Yeah, she did a lot. She did a lot. A whole hell of a lot. And now here she is again with this stuff. And I'm gonna just say this. I feel like if y'all, I don't know, if y'all think it's something different, let me know. But and even if you watch it on replay, let me know in the replay comments, because y'all know I read every replay comment. If y'all talk, I read it. Sometimes I answer back. Sometimes I might just heart your comment. But let me know if you think it's something different. I feel like Mia is doing what she's doing as far as making these little weird cryptic comments, and leaving it very ambiguous, so that way she could say, well, I wasn't talking about that, I was talking about this. I think she's doing that preemptively, y'all, because she's afraid she gonna lose her job after this, because Wendy didn't take the bait. If Wendy had took the bait, she wouldn't be, I don't think we would see a post like that. I think we're seeing a post like that is intentionally ambiguous and leaves a lot to interpretation, alluding to the fact that she's leaving the show because she thinks she gonna get fired. Because Wendy not taking the bait, NBC Universal, Bravo, Truly Original, Andy Cohen, nobody is going to be able to make this Wendy Osefo's fault. If Wendy had threw a drink back, they would have made the whole thing about Wendy. When they finished, it would have been Wendy came in there stomping like a Sasquatch, and she snatched the chair from under, beat across her back with it. She stood up on the top turnbuckle, and she hit her with a flying shoulder block. Like they would have told a million lies. Wendy would have been a hell beast when they finished telling the story. But because she did not take the bait, and all she did was tongue lash this rough heifer, that's why she putting that post up, y'all, because she is really afraid that she's going to lose her job. And I think she's really afraid she's gonna lose her job because of y'all. This y'all fault, because I didn't do nothing to that lady. But y'all was on that Twitter and y'all ran her off Twitter. And I told y'all about this last night, the night before, whenever. Y'all ran that lady off Twitter. All she seen on Twitter was, because she's a social media person, all she saw on Twitter and on Instagram was y'all saying, fire Mia, get rid of Mia. I think somebody called her Mia Hasselhoff. Y'all done called this lady all this stuff and then said get rid of her. And she's afraid that Bravo is going to listen to y'all, because y'all was loud saying get rid of this lady. And so she done deleted the Twitter, and y'all still is roasting this lady alive. And so now she putting the cryptic messages up to allude to the fact that she ain't coming back because she thinks she gonna get fired. So remember, Nikki said she looked her up and down, not really thinking she looked like that for real. I don't remember Nikki saying that. Maybe she did. Like you know me, I don't get all excited to see what Nikki had to say. Nikki disappointed me. And then they came back later and said that she did ask more questions or better questions, but that they edited them out. Because initially when I watched it, the only thing I paid attention to, Noble Genius, was, girl, you need to ask the questions that we want to know. That's the only thing I was looking for Nikki to do on that reunion. Because when they first said she was going to host, I was like, thank you, God. Then they turned around and it wasn't entirely true. Andy still hosted. They brought her in for a few questions. I was like, all right, if you bringing her in, then when you come in, girl, hit them with the real questions. Don't ask them no fluff. Go in. And then when I find out, I think they said that they cut out like 30 minutes of footage of her, asking questions or whatever. I was like, okay, so that makes sense, because I was really disappointed in her. I wasn't paying attention to nothing else that got said. And said Andy kept sliding her. Kept sliding who? That's what Mia said. Tom G said, what did Creator Face post? I'm sorry I missed that. Last I heard, she deactivated her social media. She deactivated the Twitter, but let me show it again. Let me show it again. She posting, she making cryptic tweets, and then she took it back down. Oh, Nikki said Andy was slighting her. Oh, see, I didn't know that. I ain't know that part, Nova G. But what I ended up, he made a statement on social media. He said he was with it, and that was it. So, Tom G, this is what Mia posted. This right here. I had to make you uncomfortable, otherwise you would never have moved from God, right? Then she commented, her caption was, when you had to fight your whole life to make it out, you no longer remain in places that bring out what you work so hard to overcome. Then she said, for the sake of my children, my family, friends, staff, and business partners, I have to move on. The problem with that is you're not saying what you're moving on from. You got a lot of things you could be moving on from. You could be moving on from that toxic friendship you got with your non-friend Jackie. You could be moving on from attacking Black women. Like, hey, let me move on from that because this ain't serving me. You could be moving on from your foundation to that concrete, like I told you to use. I don't know what you're moving on from. And I feel like she left it ambiguous on purpose. And she left it ambiguous on purpose because she feel like she gonna get fired. I honestly think that's what Mia is doing. Charlene say Bravo need to listen and get rid of that creature, or else we'll not be watching. Period. It's heading that way. It's heading that way. I can see it coming. Y'all know Gabor was talking about he ain't gonna be able to watch it if they keep doing this. And I saw a lot of people online saying that, watching Wendy get treated like that was very triggering for a lot of people. A lot of people have gone through stuff like that with these people. What's up, Astute Queen B? A lot of sisters have gone through it. You know what I mean? So watching it play out, watching that lady get actually antagonized, bullied, gaslit, all that stuff, it's a lot. Drea say it's talking about moving on from the joint. Right. That's what I'm saying. She literally left it completely ambiguous. She left it ambiguous. And nobody ain't gonna convince me that she didn't do that because she's scared she gonna get fired. Now that's what I really believe in my heart. She's scared she gonna get fired, and there you go. And can somebody tell me why in the world are we right back to square one with Monique and Candiace? Why are we back to square one? Now I know Monique made a statement in support of Wendy Osefo, and let me see if I could get the whole thing and read it. Like, don't get me wrong, I was here for Monique supporting Wendy, and y'all know I like Monique, but Monique didn't tell the truth. She still, it's like at a certain point when that happened, she finally came to terms with the fact that girl did not hit you with that glass. That's not what happened. What actually happened was y'all was up there in each other's face. You told that girl to get her hand out your face, and so then you started flipping her hair when she wouldn't take her hand out your face, and then Giselle reached and pushed you, and you thought that girl hit you, and so you shifted her wig. Now that's what happened, okay? But she in her social media post in support of Wendy, she had to throw in there by hitting the glass. So now her and Candiace going back and forth on Twitter, and it's too much. Like y'all are being too childish. Like, we don't want to go back to that. We got over that. It's over. Yeah, Mia definitely trying to save face. Nova Genius says her husband came on the show thinking it was a swingers club. Oh my, I hope not. That's creepy. I mean, Uncle G is cool, but that's creepy. Princess P say Mia looked like a totally different person since she got surgery. She actually was a caramel skinned woman, so I can see her hate for dark women because she didn't want to be one. Something went on. Because you're right, she did the pictures. If those pictures are actually her and not somebody else, she was a lot darker. She was a lot darker. If those pictures are really of her. Monique should just apologize to Candiace and admit she was wrong. I don't feel like Monique was wrong. And Monique might not feel like she was wrong. Because on all the social media outlets, now people replaying the fight. And I knew that's what I thought I remembered. They was arguing in each other's faces. And Candiace reached across and Monique literally said, "Get your hand out my face. Get your hand out my face." And Candiace kept doing it. And asked, "Are you going to drag me?" And so that's when Monique flipped her hair. "Would you like me to? Would you like me to?" And then I seen Giselle reach in and push her shoulder and all hell broke loose. I don't see what she did wrong. What was wrong was not telling the truth that girl ain't hit you with no glass. Now, once everything jumped off, if she want to say, I thought she hit me with the glass. I didn't know when the glass hit me. It could have hit me before. It could have hit me later. I didn't even remember when that glass hit me. I could have took that better, but stop saying that girl hit you with that glass. That is not what happened. Right, Noble Genius. Giselle pushed her. But I don't understand how today devolved into Candiace versus Monique all over again. It is old. It is old. Princess P said, "I saw her on an episode of Say Yes to the Dress and she looked very different." She was on an episode of Say Yes to the Dress? Drea, you see my email going across there? If you get it, send me the link. I want to see that. Say it's like everyone except the Grand Dame is scared to go against Nick. Right. All of them act like, even when Ashley said, what she did was unnecessary, she was like, "I love Mia, but I'm sorry." What are you saying you sorry for? It was just wrong. It was just wrong. You say, yeah, please hit the like button. Listen, this late night, early morning gossip, it's enough for us in here. We can hit the like button. Yeah, please send it to me. I want to see the Say Yes to the Dress. Noble Genius said Giselle and Robin set Wendy up from last season when Wendy flipped out on them about her husband. Right. Because what they tried to do was some bull crap then, and it didn't work. It failed miserably. And and like I said at the beginning of this season, when I saw what they were doing, my attitude was just take that L. Take your L. Learn how to take an L. Like, y'all lost. You tried and you lost. And so now they came back again this season. They tried again and they lost again. They lost again. And I feel like if Andy and them don't address it, and I mean really address it, because y'all ain't gonna let it go. Y'all done ran this woman completely off of Twitter. If you all do not address it, if they do not address it, they're gonna try again next season, and that's gonna fail. And God only knows how bad it's gonna get then. I'm like, good Lord, y'all have devolved into physical attacks and then recording with cell phones. Like, in reality, if they don't do something, what's next year? Y'all gonna burn crosses in the lady yard? Like, it's gone too far. It has gone too far. And now she up here with this, I got to move on because, for my family and friends and my business partners, and girl, bye. Yes, behaving like old clear women. Yes, that's exactly what they're doing. Old, stiff, musky ones, too. Say, I haven't heard from Robert since last week's episode. Robert ain't finna say nothing. Rob Bass has nothing to say. Nothing. Mia should have followed suit and just said nothing. Because as it is, Giselle said, get ready, something about, we taking over Miami. She was just referring to the show, and they went up under that post and just roasted her alive. And then I saw on Instagram, whatever post that Mia had there, she took it down, and they started going under her old post roasting her. Like, at this point, I feel like if they were part of this mess that went on that they should probably turn off their comments at this point. They need to just turn off the comments. But let me pull this up so we can see exactly what Monique said. Because other than her with that glass crap again, it really wasn't that deep. Candiace went off the deep end. At this point, Candiace, you know this girl is going to keep saying that. Please let it go for all of our sakes. Like, we don't, I feel like I speak for everybody when I say we don't want to go through Candiace versus Monique again. It was very exhausting the first time. So this is what, and this was on the Bravo Shade Room. So shout out to Bravo Shade Room on IG. Monique said, during Mia Thornton and Wendy Osefo's altercation, Wendy name dropped Monique to call out Giselle Bryant's hypocrisy. Okay, no, that's their blurb. This is her quote. I don't know the entire story, but I applaud Wendy for not getting physical as I did after I was hit in the face with a glass. Ma'am, stop that. Okay? That's the part she could have left out by I got hit in the face with a glass. You responded after Giselle pushed you and y'all was hyped up and barking at each other like chihuahuas and you didn't know who touched you. But you know, that's neither here nor there. Okay? She says she had every reason to defend herself after being splashed in the face and then apparently hit with a purse, and she chose to use her words instead. One thing Wendy said to me back then at Karen's home was that she would never get physical. She would use her words. Clearly, she lived up to that statement in this moment. I told her at the season 5 reunion that she and her family would be next. The hate with some of these women is not for the camera. They're real life miserable. One thing Wendy should understand is that it's not about her actions or lack thereof. She could have sat there quietly and they still would have found reason to ice her out. The same ladies who told me words, even antagonizing someone, is not grounds for getting physical, are defending a person who got physical over Peter Thomas. LOL, wow. So everything else was on point, and I'm glad that she came out in support of Wendy. But everything that happened after that was a bit much. Candiace went in on social media. People do anything for proximity to a check or for access to a check. And I'm sitting there like, Candiace, did you forget this lady's not poor? Stop it. She ain't doing nothing for access to no check. I feel like we could pretty much bet money on that. Monique is striking me as somebody who has a hard time being wrong. Like you said it, you got it wrong. And I think she has a hard time admitting, like, dang, I was really standing on that and I didn't get the sequence of events right. Like, I could have respected that a lot better. Charlene said, Nitra, I can understand their fear for Mia because looking at that creature is scary. Halloween every time. You so crazy, girl. And maybe they wrote the article wrong. No, Monique said that. She said that. I like Monique, but she wasn't right for that. She said that to the neighborhood talk. She said it. Noble Genius say Robin and Giselle are the two with least monies. They're pulling a Candy process of elimination. Or you saying illumination? Yeah, I feel what you're saying. That's what's going on. But it was just like, I was like, Candiace, this is why people, really have a hard time standing by you, dear. Right, can take care of her, Chris, and his kids. Right, that's what I'm saying. Like, that wasn't cute. I know she thought she ate on that one. She didn't. Monique has a hard time telling herself the truth. Like, you got it wrong. You thought you was right. You was running your mouth on that. You was standing on it because you thought you had it right. And I feel like most sisters have been there when it comes to something. Most of us have been there when it comes to something. You know what I'm saying? But for the most part, usually when we realize like, oh, dang, I had it wrong. I was arguing you down and I had it wrong. Usually we can come out and say, I didn't get that right. So I don't understand why she has a hard time not saying that, you know what, I didn't get that right. Is this the email from you, sis? Hold on. Let me mute because I don't want to get no copyright. Hold on. Okay, so I just saw her on Say Yes to the Dress. Thank you, Drea. I just pulled it up and I just looked at it. Just pulled it up, just looked at it, and she looked like a whole different person. So whatever she did to her skin to lighten it, it looks like that's what actually damaged her face. I think that's how she messed her face up. And I'm trying to see, do I see this friend of me? Yeah. Now I'm seeing why she got a problem with the dark girls. It's making sense now. She wasn't never pretty, but she didn't look like she looking now. This must be her I have arrived face. That's why she's so classy now. Hold on, y'all. I'm trying to get a good screenshot because y'all know I'm ignorant. I cannot believe this. Yeah. Yeah, she looks oh my God. No, she did this to herself. So the way she look right now, this is what she did to herself. Y'all get the hell out of here. Get the entire hell out of here. You just wait just a minute. You just wait just a doggone minute. Cause we finna pull this face up. And I'm not gonna play them people's footage, but I'm gonna show this screenshot. Emerald, is that you? She must have left something in the kitchen and slipped. Please don't mention other people's channel in here. If you don't see them in here, please don't do that. Let me take a quick look. Okay. Let me see if I could pull it up. No, you all right, baby. I just don't, I don't do stuff like that. Because I don't really, you don't never see them over here. It is not a good look. Yeah, I didn't see her little messy friend in there. I didn't see her. So even when you got married, this girl wasn't included. I don't believe that, Mary. I don't believe that. Because I'm finna pull this picture up. A picture's worth 1,000 words is what they tell me. Now, I heard that a picture's worth 1,000 words. I believe them, too. I personally believe that a picture's worth 1,000 words. So we're going to look at this picture. Whatever she did to lighten her skin is what jacked her up, is what it looked like, y'all. Oh, my God. She got a problem with color. This is what the problem is with the color. whatever she did to turn herself into Casper the Friendly Ghost ate her face up. I don't know what kind of first of all, those chemicals that hydroquinone is dangerous as hell anyway. Whatever she did, and she talked first, it was something burned her face. Then it was I had bad acne and I was in the foster home and I didn't have a mama to take me to the dermatologist. Girl, hell no. Can y'all see this? Can y'all see this? This. Whatever Mia did to her face to make it lighter is how she ended up with them potholes in her jaws and them cracks all over her face. This is messed up. This is first degree messed up. Oh, wow. Non-noble genius. Kenya is actually now her real color because Kenya came on that show capping and getting spray tans. And when Kenya got pregnant with that baby and she wasn't getting them spray tans, y'all saw her real color. Cynthia is closer to my complexion than that dark that she came on that show with. That is not her real color. And I said that from the gate and nobody wanted to believe me. And I said that Kenya was capping. That was not her real color. That was a goddamn spray tan. And as soon as she got pregnant, her real color showed up. Like I said, Kenya's closer to my color than that color she came out front with. Kia say, Lord, looking like something that goes bump in the night and not in a good way. Yeah, well, she was going bump on the beach if you let her tell it. Right, Drea, the whole face is different. The nose, like she went in there and chopped her face up, pumped her lips up, made herself look like a whole Muppet. And now she feel like she has arrived. Oh, Mia. So she wasn't never no cute girl. Hey, Fly Gray Street. Princess P said, this is surgery here. She looks more different than this. Now that I Googled it. Mm-hmm. This is a mess. Queen Mermaid said, you can't be in the sun bleaching your skin. That'll sizzle and pop your skin like Mia's. That's that meth that, wait. And that meth use will cause those craters. Oh, yeah. Heron too. It'll do it. That's Mia Fly Gray Street. Tom G say industrial strength bleach. Baby, she took it. But you know they got this stuff now where the people get injections. They get like an IV. And I don't know what they put in that IV. They get them IVs and they say that'll lighten their skin up. Like, it, you know, you got to really hate your black to go that far. But whatever she did to scrape the color off, I think it excoriated her skin. Like because her skin don't look like it look now. I mean, the nose is different, the forehead is different, the cheekbones are different, her lips are not melting and falling off. Ooh, child, this too much. This too much. This too much. I cannot. What was Mia thinking? Why would you do that to yourself? I guess she wanted to look more like her daddy. She didn't want to look like her mama. Mm-hmm. Yeah. Right, exactly. That was definitely some Lil' Kim action. Where did she arrive to? That she was at that show Say Yes to the Dress on TLC. I love Say Yes to the Dress, actually. Love Say Yes to the Dress. They don't worry about the after effects later in life. Pumping rubbish into your body is sad. Exactly. You know what? I've never been tempted to like take my color away. I have never in my life been tempted. I've never woken up and just said, you know what? I don't want to be black. Like, I've never had that feeling. Nothing in my spirit has ever told me, you know what? Just get rid of your black. I ain't never woke up and just said black be gone. Oh my God. I don't know. That's shocking, y'all. That is shock. That's disturbing. This is disturbing. She really feel like she arrived. She does. She feel like she arrived doing that to her face. Oh, wow. Wow. Y'all, I'm looking at, the new pictures, the handsome Squidward pictures, and I'm just like, what did you do? Now I'm just messed up, y'all. I'm trying to feel. I'm trying to figure out, like, why would she do that? I hate that I saw that now. Like, I'm really confused for her. I'm so confused, y'all. You say, remember, G like white women, so I guess that's what she tried. You know what? Maybe that's what it is. Maybe y'all think we can blame it on that? Yeah, I think she wanted to disown her mama. I think, and to be honest, I think that's why she's so hateful toward her mama. I think that's why there's such a problem with the mama. Because seeing her mama is a reminder that you still, that black lady still your mama. I don't think she was ready to accept that, not was ready. I don't think she is ready to just be accepting of the fact that that black lady is still your mama. It don't matter who your daddy is, that black lady is your mama. Oh my God. Oh my God. Oh my God. Listen, every one of y'all in here, I want you to whip out your compact or get your cell phone and put it in selfie mode. And I want you to take a real good look at yourself and just say, good morning, gorgeous. Okay. I don't want anybody in here to ever wake up and fall out of love with your blackness and do this to yourself. This is insane. I cannot believe it. Every one of y'all should be looking in the mirror right now. Good morning, gorgeous. This is insane, y'all. I can't believe what I just saw. This is too much. Now, this ain't going to be the best side by side, but I'm going to give y'all a little side by side action. Okay. Lord have mercy. Queen Mermaid say only a psychiatrist can figure out why she mutilated her face like that. Yeah, because this is definitely mutilation. This is a clear case of mutilation. Clear case. Her mother kept telling her, your dad harmed me, yet she loved her dad more than her mother. Yeah, you know what? That was triggering to watch too. that she had no empathy or understanding for her mama's pain. It was like, this man harmed me. And in her mind, it was like, nope, he's the best thing since sliced bread. Nope, don't want to hear it. Nope, don't care what he did to you. I never had a complex about my melanated skin. I know that's right. Please listen, look at yourself, love yourself. That's right, Drea. Good morning to all the gorgeous people in this room. If nobody else tells you you are beautiful today, take it from me. You are beautiful. Please don't ever mutilate your face. Don't ever do it. You're beautiful. We tell jokes in here. We joke on everybody. You got to be able to laugh at yourself. Hell, I joke on myself. But please understand, all jokes aside, you are beautiful. You are gorgeous. You are valuable. Okay? Your melanin is worth more than gold. Don't ever mutilate your face like this. I can't believe it, y'all. This messed me up. So we finna look at this side by side. Since sis asked for a side by side, we gonna just get the side by side. Oh, oh my. All right. Let me go on and share the screen so we can see what this child did to herself. This is horrible. This is pure horrible. Just look. Even her eyebrows. Lord, what did she do? What is this? What is this? So those pictures we saw of her, that really was her. I knew it looked like a total different person, but I didn't understand the extent of it. This is what this girl did to herself. And now she's obsessed with attacking black girls who are comfortable and confident in their blackness. Oh my God. Tom G say completely rearranged her face. Sure did. Sure did, Tom G. Sure did. Hey, Quiet Storm 87. So I thank God quite often for allowing me to be black. I know that's right. That's the best gift he ever gave you after Jesus. Hey, Miss Sparkle. So this is why. You know what, y'all? This explains a lot. This explains a lot. I think this is the missing link. No pun intended. Because Miss Thing clearly made herself look like the missing link. But this is the missing link. She wasn't confident with hers, messed up her skin, and now she's mad at all the sisters who are confident with theirs. And they still, living in their full glory. Hey, Veronica. What's up, girl? I can't believe she did this to herself. Noble Genius talking about went from Nia Long to Kim K. Girl, now Nia Long is a stretch. Now that's a stretch. We ain't gonna say she was at Nia Long status, but she was sure better off than she is now. This is ridiculous. I can't even believe this. Oh my God. I gotta stop sharing this screen. That's too much. That's too much. I'm gonna put the link out here a couple more times. I'm gonna read a few more of y'all comments. You know I ain't finna stay in here forever and ain't nobody talking. Please hit that like button, no. Please hit that like button, no. Y'all, this is as shocking as Chrisean Rock letting everybody know Blueface play with the boys and the girls. This is just as shocking to me. I am shocked. I'm up here getting shocked with the rest of y'all. We all being shocked together today, this morning. Can't say tonight, but this morning we all getting shocked together. Oh my God. Oh, you wasn't here for that. Well, let's pull it back up then. Shoot, we ain't got nothing better to do. Why not? I did not know you missed that. Yeah, she called him out. Black Honey Bees, what's up? Say Mia probably suffers from undiagnosed, untreated mental illness of some kind. The way she lies effortlessly and feigns amnesia is a problem. But you know what, Black Honey Bees? After me seeing that, and welcome, girl. But after me seeing that, you know what it says to me? It says to me, that's the missing link for all of her problematic and weird behavior. That's the missing link. I feel like Miss Thing scraped her black off the best way she could, what little bit was there, and damaged her face and cut it up, like with them Gensus. And then it was like the lies was a part of this new persona she was trying to create. It seemed like she was trying to escape who she actually was. We saw her actual friends, them black girls. And then now that she has scraped all her black off, now her best friend in the world is somebody who don't even like her. You missed the pick. Well, I'll pull it back up. Who is somebody who don't even like her because she more closely fits the aesthetic that she gave herself. I feel like Miss Thing done tweaked her backstory. She's tweaked her entire persona to fit this person that she thought she needed to be. And I think when you have to change your persona and pretend to be somebody else, when your whole life is a lie, lies come easy. You know what I'm saying? And then her obsession with a scholar, her obsession with Wendy, her obsession with Candiace, it's giving me these black women are comfortable and confident with their blackness. They're living in it. They're reveling in it. And I think it's a reminder of who she actually is. And I think that's what's pissing this heifer off. This is one of the most heinous examples of colorism, when you really literally hated yourself so much that you bleached your black off, and now you hate everybody who looked like you used to look. You say she changed everything, cooch and all. Yeah, she went down there cutting on that too. Okay, well, let me go and pull it back up. Black Honeybees want to see the Mia before and after picture, and then we're going to go back to this Blueface situation. So let's go on and do this. Let me pull this back up. Yeah, she changed her voice too. Well, I guess when you pinch your nose up and you got to talk like this because you pinched your nose. You know what I'm saying? Right, Tom G. Body dysmorphia, Valley Girl accent, and all. You've hit the nail on the head. Crater face jealousy is clear to see. Definitely. She messed herself up. And she mad about them craters she put in her face too. But she did that to herself. She real life can't blame nobody for that. She did that to herself. So this is the Mia before and after Black Honeybees, because I know you say you didn't see it. This is what Miss Thing did to herself. Yes, Queen Mermaid, Blueface and August Alsina in the same week. They don't want black masculinity to exist anymore. No. They'll make us masculine. She messed herself up. This is terrible. Let me take this down. This is depressing. I don't even want to see that no more. She really, that's depressing. Mia Thornton, that's who that. You know what I'm saying? She wasn't never no bathed in beauty, but she looked a whole hell of a lot better with her original face. Yes, Mia has imposter syndrome. You said evil creature heifer, not creature feature. So let's go back to this Blueface situation, because some of y'all were late. Y'all were late to the party because I did it at the last minute, so it wasn't no notifications that went out. So this is what had happened for everybody who was late, okay? So Chrisean Rock is sitting up here talking to Blueface and then let slip that he played with the boys and the girls. This is what she said. I didn't say nothing. I don't even know these people, but this is what she said. Hey, Black Cherry. So let's go on and share the screen. Let's get this over with. But I want y'all to listen very well to what was said because it was said. Ooh, child.
Oh. Is it a girl or a guy?
What kind of question is that?
So it was a girl?
I'm trying to relate to bro.
Why are you relating?
So you took self-defense classes.
Bro, what are you relating for?
Another person before.
Oh. Who? Is it a girl or a guy?
Did y'all hear what she asked him? He was like, he up there talking to the little dude and was like, oh, I done been with a little person before. She say, who? Was it a girl or a guy? He didn't say, don't be asking, I don't mess with no men. He didn't say nothing like that. He was like, well, what kind of question you asking me? Who? Is it a girl? He still never answered it. So she low-key just asked them straight up in front of everybody, was it a girl or a guy? And this dude down here playing this video game is trying to play it off like he ain't hearing them, but he said it going, ooh. You heard it. Let it play one more time because I need y'all to get this, honey.
What question is that?
So it was a girl?
I'm trying to relate to bro.
Why are you relating?
So you took self-defense classes.
Bro, what are you relating for?
Another person before.
Oh. Who? Is it a girl or a guy?
What kind of question is that?
So it was a girl?
I'm trying to relate to bro.
Why are you relating?
So you took self-defense classes.
Bro, what are you relating for?
Another person before.
So that's, listen, I feel like me and everybody else would like an answer from the Blueface, this little boy with this S curl. I mean, again, I don't trust men who have S curls. And if you happen to be a man with an S curl, much love to you. I don't really trust brothers with S curls. Okay. So I'm just wondering, I'm asking for a friend. Was it a girl or a guy? Because that's what Chrisean asked you and you ain't answered her yet. Right, Queen Mermaid? You got your ear in the chat. Ear is right here. Oh, they're the kind that invite you to Mexico and harm you. I know that's right. Hey, Linda Ford, girl, where you been? Say they trying to get the T2. I want to know. Say Blueface milkshake bring the boys to the yard too. Apparently, maybe that's how he got that long neck. I'm just saying. So he got high pitch like Mariah. What? What kind of question is that? Right. I have never heard a straight man respond to something like that. I haven't. And he was already giving me, zestfully clean. He was already giving me that. He was. So that happened. Speaking of things that are very uncomfortable. Now, y'all know, I ain't really got a lot to say about the whole, politics in Georgia because, one, I don't live in Georgia. But now I'm interested. Herschel Walker got me in. Say that explains why he treats her like he hates women. Right. He ain't fronting. So I kind of believe it, though. Look how manly she is. Is she manly? I don't know if she's manly. I find her ignorant, but I don't know if she's manly. I don't know. I have to look at her some more. I don't see nothing manly about Chrisean. But let's talk about this right here. Because if you in Georgia, I need y'all to get y'all boy. I need y'all to get y'all's boy. Herschel Walker, that is. And y'all know they was up there in Walmart in Chesapeake, Virginia, capping on people late in the middle of the night tonight. They were shooting at folks. They was busting at people up there in Chesapeake, Virginia at the Walmart. It's starting to sound a whole lot like Ocala. I'm just saying, that's not a good thing. But listen, y'all got to see what Herschel Walker is saying because I need y'all to get y'all boy. Get him. Get him. Don't let him get away with this. Y'all better get him. Wrangle him. I know it's hard to know what he's saying sometimes because he stutters so bad, but ooh, why do I keep doing the thing the wrong way? Why y'all keep letting me do it the wrong way? Now that's the real question. Y'all supposed to stop me. Y'all supposed to stop me. Yeah, I don't see nothing manly on Chrisean. Nothing. She's just ignorant as hell. And ignorant can be feminine too. This right here. Y'all listen at your boy. Listen at your boy.
First of all, this election is more than Herschel Walker. This election is about the people. And I said this, well, first of all, this election.
He said this erection is about the people. Listen at him now.
Is more than Herschel Walker. This election is about the people. And I said this, well, first of all, this election is more than Herschel Walker. This election is about the people.
Now listen. What erection is he giving to the people down there in Georgia? What's going on with Herschel now? I need y'all to tell me what is going on with Herschel. I have questions. Get y'all boy. Get him. Get him. I know everybody want us to be concerned because JT say that she's single, and I believe I speak for everybody when I say the world do not care. However, I do care, and I am concerned with which erection is for the people of Georgia. You know, let the rest of us know about the erection is for the people of Georgia. We might want to know about the erection. Let us know about it first before you start, you know, talking about it's just for the people of Georgia. What is the erection? Whose erection are we talking about? Nova Virginia say ain't nothing we can do with him. He took too many headshots. I just want to know which erection is it now. Get y'all boy. Yeah, because I used to like to fight, and I ain't never been nothing like a man. You said it's a Freudian slip. Well, I felt like he was offering erections. That's how I felt, and I was trying to figure out whose erection was he offering. Is he in charge of the erections? Is he talking about his erection? I don't know. But child, that thing tickled me so bad, I was no more good. I was no more good. Queen Mermaid said JT was with another man that likes both men and women, heavy on the men's allegedly. Yeah, but we don't have no proof of that. People just say that because of how he dressed and how crazy he act. We ain't seen no evidence of that boy with no boys. I ain't seen that now, sis. Now, little Uzi is a strange little fella. He's definitely a strange little fella. I didn't pay him any attention till he put that infinity stone in his forehead. But we don't know nothing like that about him. But I just don't care about her saying she broke up with him. I'm more concerned with the erections that's for the people. That's what I'm concerned about. That's what I want to hear about. I want to know about that. Even though, no Virginia saying nothing y'all can do with Herschel. But I feel like y'all need to get y'all boy because he out there offering stuff to people and we don't know about the product that he's offering. I don't. Y'all give me one quick second. Yeah, that's all I'm saying. I just, I had questions. I wanted to know what y'all thought about it. I just wanted to know. Queen Mermaid said he said it before out of his mouth. I thought maybe I'm not recollecting facts. I don't know. I don't keep up with the kids that good, so don't go by me. I just didn't know that about him. I've never heard of him saying that, but he could have. He could have. Anything's possible. But I haven't heard no rumors of him with no men. I know it was rumors about him going with Star Brim. I know it was rumors of that with pictures. But I ain't never heard about no man. So you know me. When I ain't heard it, I don't, I can't say it, because I don't know. Me don't know. Let me see what else going on real quick. I think we done messed around and got all the gossip, y'all. That's worth talking about. Because I don't care about Balenciaga. What else? Oh, they got fake Ubers in Cancun. So apparently, if y'all take a trip to Cancun, be careful because they got fake Uber drivers out there, and they'll be done get you. You know, they'll get you with the gotcha. Linda, you say she looked much better natural. She did. Are y'all comments coming in that late? Am I getting them that late, or y'all just not typing them? Or maybe she's on replay, or she's like a little behind us. Princess P says, sorry, I left for a second, but she's a fighter, but she also carries herself masculine demeanor as well. Maybe tomboyish, rather. I don't know. I don't get that from her. She acts a lot like the girls from where I'm from. So maybe I'm biased because to me, that's just a girl. Noble Genius says, Seanitra, did you see the little girl who went off at her dad's funeral? No. Who she beat up, girl? Who she beat up? I ain't see that one. I'm trying to see if I could see something like that. No, I don't think I saw that one. I don't think so. I definitely don't care about Keisha Cole getting her Gap back. I don't care about Kanye going to see Donald Trump. Talking about wanting to be his running mate in 2024. I don't care nothing about that. It's a shame. You got to kind of run through and say what you don't care nothing about. Wait, she went off on the dead man? So that girl practically danced on his grave. Oh my God. What up, DS? You saw that too? Oh my God. Kids, I need us to stop that. We are too quick to put the manly comments on black women. It's bad enough we are questioned for our femininity or lack thereof. We don't measure up to a certain standard. Yeah, I don't do that. Let me tell you something. That's why I will do that to somebody who's playing that light bright role, because I know they are very quick to do that to an actual black girl. That's exactly why I do that. I'm being funny, but I'm really being funny. I'm really being funny when you hear me doing that. Because if you notice and check me carefully, you will never catch me doing that to an actual sister. Not going to do it. DS say, hey, Seanitra, what's up? Say she gave the eulogy. So, okay, so tell me this. Why did they let her give the eulogy if they know she don't like him? I was just wondering. And why would they ask her to give the eulogy if they know she don't like him? Girl, and listen, y'all. Hey, what? Oh, shoot, Jamie up in here. Hey, girl, good morning. Say they didn't know, I guess. She was saying how he was a racist. Oh, wow. So why did she come to the funeral? She was pissed at him. What did he do? Right. That's what I'm saying. Like, that was weird. And like literally up to 44 seconds ago, people are still on Twitter roasting the hell out of Potomac. Like as of now. They still roasting. Wow. Y'all, this is crazy. I cannot believe it. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Somebody need to tell me what went on with this little girl because I'm telling y'all, I never saw it. I never saw it. And won't nobody tell me what happened. What's up, Wicked 548? Where you been? I missed you. Good morning. Kia said, I need to know what that man did too. Yeah, for you to show up at somebody's funeral, you giving the eulogy, and then you just straight snap. Who does that? Did you see the story about the girl who wanted to see her dad being put to death? No. Y'all have to come tell me about it because y'all not going to do the reading rainbow on me tonight. This morning. Because won't nobody come tell me nothing, but y'all will type y'all butts off in the chat. Y'all the typing champs. Y'all going to mess around and get carpal tunnel. Girl, I'm happy you caught a live too. I miss you. Y'all, the Twitter is getting ridiculous. It's all ridiculous. And we done been on here for 2 hours. I was jumping in here for like a quick 30, 45 minutes. Gossip in our pajamas with our bonnets on. And it has turned into almost 2 hour gossip session. Almost 2 hours. This is too much. So listen. Let me say this to you. At 4 minutes to 5 a.m. Central Time, 4 minutes to 6 Eastern Standard Time, it is Wednesday morning. It is hump day. Guess what else? You have made it halfway through this week. This is the day before Thanksgiving. I know you got cooking to do if you anything like me because I got cooking to do. The links don't come up in the chat. Unless you're a mod, your links ain't going to show. That's all right, sis. Ain't no big deal. So get your cooking done. Of course, if you got to travel somewhere, y'all, please be careful on the road. If you're still working today, I know a lot of people are off and that's great. If you're not off today and you're going to work, have a wonderful day at work. If you off today, enjoy your time at home. I know we got a lot of cooking to do, ladies, but please, let's just let's make a pact that all of us, we agreeing together that we're going to take at least 1 hour today for self-care. 1 hour to look out for ourselves, 1 hour to not cook, not clean, not chase children, not do errands for our husbands, like 1 hour for yourself. And please, by all means, get to that mirror, look at yourself and say, good morning, gorgeous. So you never do to yourself what Mia Thornton did to herself, because that was pitiful. But anyway, y'all, I'm getting ready to get on up out of here. I love y'all to life. I hope you have all hit that like button. If you didn't hit the like button, let me beg you right now. Please, 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 please hit that like button. I would appreciate it if you would. Uh-oh. I take it back. DT got something to say. What's up, DT?
Hi. Oh my gosh, I'm so sorry.
I'm not sorry. I wish you had told me.
I was like, oh gosh, I had to run do some errands and then came back on and you were about to leave. I was like, oh
no. Okay, hold on 1 second before you go. Let me address this. Princess P said, can we acknowledge the fact that the drink did not hit Wendy? No, we cannot, because that drink did hit her hair and it shouldn't have even hit her hair. That big burly thing should not have thrown that drink at that sister in any way. It shouldn't have touched her hair, her eyelash, the tip of her fingernail, nothing. And then she turned around and doubled down and threw her purse and her cell phone and broke her own fingernail. She beat her own behind. So the only thing that I'm going to acknowledge is that big burly fella is an angry, violent, malicious criminal who needs to be arrested for assault and battery. That's what I can acknowledge. Now, what's up, DT?
Oh, yeah, I'm sorry. I have to agree with you, Seanitra. It doesn't matter which aspect of the drink hit. It hit Wendy, regardless.
It should have never touched her.
It shouldn't have. And the fact that it did is absolutely disrespectful. And this is what happens when you have a person like Mia Bird Humperdinck on a show like Real Housewives of Potomac. Ooh. You have Crater Face looking women coming on board being like, well, I'm a girl boss and I'm a CEO. And I'm like, oh, congratulations. Happy birthday to you.
And it's such a scary
Meanwhile,
concept that this lady literally looked like a normal lady. Might not have been the prettiest, but she looked like a normal lady. And she went and paid those people to play in her face with knives. And now it's, you know, is it a he? Is it a he? Is it a he? Is it a she? Is it a whatever? Child, man, you've been on here for almost 2 hours, baby. You late, but I'm glad you're here. But go ahead. Go ahead, GT.
Look, at this rate, Mia Bird Humperdinck might as well be an alien from the planet Mars. We don't know what gender they express themselves as, and as far as I'm concerned, they're probably another gender outside the rainbow. But you know, I was very disgusted by what Mia Bird Humperdinck did on national television out here looking like Bert and Ernie. Bert and Ernie's long lost child. Meanwhile, you're out here thinking you're yourself as a girl boss throwing drinks and thinking that looks classy on a television show. And then you've got the Scissor Sisters at it again, you know, the top sister looking quiet and the bottom Scissor Sister trying to film with her grubby little fingers. I was just like, oh my gosh.
It was classless.
Classless. That's all you see. Classlessness.
Uh-huh.
From the Rotten Corn Collective.
Yeah.
And you know, the blue cheese face. Yes, I saw someone on Instagram. He's a friend of the Nini Nation.
Okay.
Talk about him actually a few weeks ago, and he was mentioning that he was DMing for personal pleasures. Let's put it that way, personal pleasures.
Oh.
And for his services to the said personal pleasures. So I was just like, see, you could just look at his face and you're just like, You must like getting your face up in cracks. And exploring cracks.
Listen, everybody got something they like. There's a lid for every pot.
Exactly. You got people that like sucking toes. You got people that like having feces in their general direction. There's there's everything for everybody.
Mm-hmm.
Heck, you could fart yourself into a jar and somebody's gonna pay you $50,000 for fart in a jar.
Yeah, it's sick people everywhere.
Yep.
Sick people.
Exactly.
Everywhere. And see, Mac don't know. Andrew Mac, I sometimes get up at like 2 and 3 in the morning and decide to go live. Like we love our late night gossip sessions. We live for that.
Exactly, because it's the one time where we actually get to say things we can't say in public lives.
Right, because we can't always say what we want to say, otherwise. Because like if you come on during the day, you got the sensitive crew that want to tell you what you can say and what you can't say, blah blah blah. And it's like I don't always want to hear that.
I agree. And wait, what dress did Latta wore to the award show?
Well, with her booty out, I mean, it's her booty. All of them be showing their booty now. I don't even know. That's not even like. If I can be honest, I feel like it's redundant. It's boring. Like when
exactly.
It was first done, it was edgy. Like, ooh, she showed cheeks. Now it's just like, oh my God, more booty again. Like
exactly.
It's boring. I'm bored.
Exactly. It's literally a competition of who can show the most booty.
And it's at this point they've come out with raw cheeks, just raw booty, raw uncooked booty. Like I don't want to see your flapjacks. I'm tired. I don't care if you pump them up, if you don't pump them up, if they natural, if they plastic. Like how many different ways can you see butt cheeks?
I
Like,
know.
I mean,
I was just
most
like,
butt cheeks are very similar. Like, especially when they
mm-hmm,
clash.
I agree. And but Seanitra, have you seen the new fashion trend that they're doing now? They're spray painting clothes onto
Oh yeah,
bodies.
I saw that. But that's not new either. If you, or I don't know how old you are, but I remember when liquid latex was all the rage. So
Oh,
now,
wait.
so now they're spraying. When then it
Yeah,
was just it was rolling on, and then when it dried, it was just liquid latex.
yeah. It's like body paint. You know how they do body
Yes.
paint for wearable art.
Mm-hmm. I first learned about liquid latex. I hate to say the year. Jesus, I'm old. Um, back in like 95 over in Midtown Atlanta, at the shops over on Euclid. That's when I kind of got broke into try liquid latex. I had a shake for it, and but a lot of stuff now that they call it new, they just recycling what we put down a long time ago.
Exactly. It's just like you see all the same styles being recycled over and over, and you're just like, come on, people, let's get some creativity going. But it's like, if you want to be creative in that sort of
Right.
space, you have to fight a whole bunch of people who just want to just pull out the same exact thing.
That's true. And see,
And
what Wicked is saying is true too. They think showing skin is sexy. Like when everybody's showing skin, it's no longer sexy. It's just the norm. They're gonna have to find another way to exhibit their sexiness, because showing your butt cheeks ain't getting it no more.
exactly.
Yep, Charlene, dreadful, honey, dreadful. It's dreadful.
Exactly. Yeah, I agree. I have to agree on that front. I'm trying to figure out what else happened on the front porch gossip today, other than Mia Bird, Humperdinck, and blue cheese
Mena
face.
for the 17,000th time because she got the same black man that every other black woman gets. And then, of course, Chrisean and Blueface, with her asking him straight up when he said he'd been with a little person before. What made her say, was it a boy or a girl?
Yeah, see, that's how we start that conversation off in regards to whether, he's explored holes and he's explored cracks.
I mean, they say a hole is a hole sometimes, so,
Yeah, they do say that. They do actually say that. But as for Quirica Mena, I'm just like, please stop crying. The tear ducts, her tear ducts must be, hard at work trying to come up with tears every 5 seconds.
Yeah. And she always looks like she's so stressed out trying to cry. Like at this point, either, stop or maybe go get that looked at.
She reminds me of, have you...
Mm-hmm. Go ahead, babe.
She reminds me of, have you seen, is it Love is Blind, when they had that Asian guy come on and then he put, he got like eye drops or something and he put it in his eyes, and production is so messy. Production decided to show him putting the eye drops into his eyes so it can make it look like he was crying for a whole hour. I was just like,
Erica needs that.
Erica needs that.
Okay. Mac, now we talked about August Alsina yesterday on a live. I just feel like Augie wants attention. Like he wants attention. I don't even know if that boy is really his boyfriend. That boy looks like his little cousin or something. They actually have similar facial features. So if you ask me, I feel like that's his way. How do I put it? It's like a soft rollout. Like I'm gonna throw this out here and see how y'all take it before I bust on out the closet.
Yeah, see, Augustina Alsina was always, giving us rainbow covered flavors. He would be serving rainbow pot pie, rainbow linguine, rainbow everything. That you could just look at him and the rainbow would be farting out of his behind. But when Augustina came out and talked about that boy that he was so-called authentically loving.
Yeah, that he
I
hugged
did.
awkwardly. Was that not the most awkward hug you ever saw?
I have to agree with you, because there were people out there that were actually saying that may be his relative, because there were videos of him and Augustina saying, happy birthday, mama, and all that shebang in between. So
he's got the same jawline. He's got that same little plastic hairline, the same little namby-pamby, fine, thin hair. I mean, they look like they're first cousins, if I'm going to be honest.
I mean, that is true. But as you know, Seanitra, as I've mentioned quite a few times, clear gay men love dating men that look like their first cousins.
Oh, well, yeah, you did say that.
You look at them and like, are you sure you both aren't twins? And then next minute they're talking about how much they love each other and they want to get married with each other and everything else in between. Yeah. So, just because that's his brother, doesn't really, or his first cousin doesn't really mean, he probably likes exploring his caves too. So we don't know.
Ricky Martin got accused of, loving the family.
Yes, he did. And, even his current boyfriend that he's dating sort of looks like his relative.
Oh, okay. Yeah. Noble Genius said, boy, got the same cheekbones and everything. But I honestly feel like August is doing this for attention, because he loves attention, just like he went and outed Jada for playing in his crib, in his bassinet, which nobody ever had to know that she ever played in your bassinet. I feel like that little young man does a lot for attention. That's why I laughed at Lucky the Leprechaun, Tory Staines, for hitting him. I'm like, you hit somebody that loves to go to the media for attention. Like, you are as dumb as you look.
Exactly.
Literally, if he walked up and thumped, he could have thumped or pinched August Alsina. August was going to take that same picture where he was laying against the wall and looking crazy with his mouth hanging open. Like, why did you have to take a picture that dramatic? August loves attention, and nobody's paying attention to him now. Like, where's your music?
I agree with you again, Seanitra, because Augustina really loves, the limelight, the pizzazz, the shebang, everything that comes.
Make some music. Stop with the stunts. Oh, Jada creeped into my bassinet. Jada opened my pamper, and then it's Tory Staines attacked me, and I'm gonna take a picture in the elevator, laying to the side with my mouth hanging open, looking off in space. Like, how long did it take you to get that position for that picture? Hey, Nene Ashley. Yeah, he's an attention seeker. And then now,
exactly.
Let me show you the person that I learned how to love, and it doesn't look like what people think it looks like, and you give this awkward hug to somebody who looks like your first cousin. He looked like your Aunt Shirley's son. Stop it.
Not the Aunt Shirley. I am not the Aunt Shirley, but I've got to, yeah, Augustina. Augustina's giving us, woe is me, look at me.
It's always look
very
at me.
Much.
Remember, he took that weird picture in the shower, looking like some kind of koi fish. I mean, it was just strange. He's a strange looking little fella. And I feel like if you want attention that bad, August, sing something. Them girls swore up and down you could sing. Go sing something.
Exactly.
Why you ain't saying something with your little funny looking self? And what's even worse is, like, now people want to clown this boy, but I never, I can't dig kids. I'm not like Jada. Hey, Carrie. But I remember clearly when all of the young girls and the desperate old ladies too, not the cougars but the mountain lions, they was running around. Ooh, August said I seen a fan. Even after he, told everybody that Jada was peeping in his pull-ups. Oh, August said I seen a fan. August said I seen a fan. Yep. August said I seen her. August said I seen her. Now that he's doing all this crap for attention, now everybody want to, act like they can see that he's a funny looking little fellow.
Well, yeah, exactly. And if you think about it, these were the same ladies that were like, "Oh, I want him to come up and give me an entanglement."
Yes, they were. When he came out and told about Jada peeping in the pull-up, everybody was like, "Ooh, child, I heard he got a big old, hammer in it. Oh, I always say I've seen her. I always say I've seen her."
Yes, they were like, I was spread my legs so wide as the Great Wall of China for me, and then give me some Augustina. I was like, give me some Augustina. I was like,
DS say not mountain. He has mountain lions. The mountain lions are like Myra from Martin. Remember Myra that was going with Stan? That's a mountain lion. That's not a cougar. That's a mountain lion. Hey, Seanitra C. Andrew Mack say most of them didn't even know of August Alsina before he told on Jada. Right. That's why he told on Jada, because he wanted attention. Instead of singing a song, you supposed to be a singer, little boy. Get your little behind in there and sing something. See, we need some real aunties. See, now all the aunties want to be mountain lions. Snow leopards. Instead of, being real aunties. If the real aunties stand up and just, I feel like at this point we need to do drive-by whippings. We need to just pull up places, unannounced, belts in hand, just start swinging. We need to go back to doing drive-by whippings.
Oh my gosh! I think we need to, bring back public humiliation. Humiliation.
We need the mamas and the aunties to stand up. We need squads of 6. We need 3 sisters with switches, 3 sisters with belts. Just jump out on them.
And
I'm tired.
Make it unexpected. Make it unexpected.
Like, how the gangsters do drive-bys. We need to do our own version of a drive-by. Don't ride by slow. No, we're going to bring the car to a complete stop, and we probably going to have to help 2 of the sisters out the car because our knees bad. And then because this stuff is getting out of hand. I'm tired of Lil August. I'm sick of Lil August. I'm sick of Lil JT. I'm tired of Chrisean and Blueface. This is a result of the auntie shortage. Okay, we done talked about the diesel shortage, the food shortage. This is a result of the auntie shortage. Now we got to hear Chrisean ask this little boy, was the midget you were sleeping with a girl or a boy? Look at Mia Thornton. She done sat there, scraped all her black off so bad she scraped off half her skin with it. Now she looked like she been rubbing a cheese grater on her cheeks. She could have been from a drive-by. If the aunties had pulled up on her, we could have saved her.
Even if we tried,
we have failed these children. We done failed them. We did.
I think with Mia Bird Humperdinck's case, I think even if we tried to save her, she still would have gone down that path. You could tell she's that type of person.
We ain't gonna never know because the aunties was on vacation.
Exactly.
You know where the aunties at? They like Giselle. They run around trying to act young, knowing they need to put some WD-40 on their knees and hips. Sometimes,
actually,
you know what I'm saying? You have to move into the next stage of your life with some type of grace.
Yes, exactly. Enjoy your age.
All the aunties is at the club scaring the hell out the kids with all them ripples and dents in your behind.
Enjoy your age.
Go home.
Enjoy your age. Enjoy what your age brings to you.
We failed these kids. We failed them. We did a terrible job, and now look at them.
But also, if you think about it, see, in New Zealand, we've got this anti-smacking law.
Oh, really? I like it.
Yes, this anti-smacking law. So we're not allowed to smack our children because apparently it will cause psychological damage.
Oh, child, they try that in a couple of states in America. See, the states have sovereignty. So you just move to a state where you can whoop your children. That's what you do. If you in the state of Georgia, they don't want you to whoop them. Just jump across the state line or drive your kids to Florida on the weekend and beat their tail. You know, whoop them.
Mm-hmm.
All this stuff they talk gentle parenting bull crap. What that is code word for you don't want to raise your kids. And next thing they gonna be on social media doing stupid stuff, or they gonna call themselves rappers and get on the internet and go to award shows with all their butt cheeks out. And it's only because you decided you didn't want to raise them.
Exactly. You know, we need like auntie ninjas. You know, auntie ninjas that can be like CIA agents.
Yes, that's what we need. You
secretly.
Look what D say. D say, sis, are you saying we need to jump out like the prison SWAT team? Yes, sis, that's what we need to do. Come and riot.
Dress up and
we need to show up in riot gear and church hats.
Yeah.
Blessed oil and switches. I mean, we need to sing blessed oil with one hand, switches with the other. And we could fix all this.
Yes, and we'll need the state of the art riot shields. You know those riot shields that policemen use. Yeah, we'll need those.
Yep, that's why I said riot gear and church hats. We need them. And handkerchiefs and prayer cloths. DS say that. She say now they in the club with orthopedic shoes on and compression stockings. Yes, that's what they're doing. And it needs to stop. It needs to stop.
Yes.
We need to jump out and we need to handle the business that needs to be handled.
Enjoy your age. Enjoy the benefits that come with your age. Wisdom.
First of all, I joke about the fact that I still say I'm 25 and I'm never going to tell you my real age because it ain't none of your business. But at the same time, everybody didn't live to be where you are. Some of your friends, they left and you still here. You win. Like you won. You still here. So please do what needs to be done because these children, and to me, when they still in their 20s, they still kids, they still bad. And they need us. We're supposed to be there to do what needs to be done, and we ain't doing nothing. I'm with D. We need to go out like the prison SWAT team, put on all our riot gear, do a use of force, and go handle it.
CIA secret agents.
Yes. That's what we need to do.
Catch them out of nowhere.
Yeah. We need to catch them outside. That's what the little girl said. She said, catch her outside. We need to catch them outside.
You know what, Seanitra? The next, whichever president says that they will create a department of aunties whose job is to specifically to do that, I will support them 100%. I don't care which party they belong to, but if they create that particular department and puts national federal funding behind it, I will be right behind them.
Thank you. That's it. All we need is a little bingo money. You know, money for the deep heat and the icy hot. You know what I mean? Make sure we got our money, for church on Sunday. And keep us in hats. Make sure we got hats. And I'm gonna tell you something else that's causing a problem. And y'all ain't gonna believe me. And that's all right. I don't mind. I know y'all think I'm crazy. It's cool. But the other thing that's causing the problem is these new wigs. I don't have a problem with wigs, but it's the new wigs that's causing the problem. The new wigs is for young girls. Look at Kim Burrell. Kim Burrell trying to wear them new girl wigs, and look how evil she is. We not supposed to wear them kind of wigs, DT. We not. We came up on them wigs where you could put 3 plaits in your head, stocking cap or not, and slap that wig on, and you can dig in it the whole time you in church. Every time your head itch, you just reach your pen in there and dig in through that net and scratch your scalp. And as soon as you get in the car, you can pluck it off. But now we got sisters that's my age and older trying to glue wigs to their forehead. That's part of the problem. We can't do the job of an auntie because we trying to put on the niece's wig. Leave them young girl wigs alone. I'm not putting on their wig.
And also, you have to think about
nothing in my forehead.
I agree, and you also have to think about where they're being made.
It's not even. I'm not even gonna put it on that because a lot of our wigs was coming out of China too. The problem is that glue. You gluing the wig to your forehead. Kia says she can't believe Kim Burrell is only 50, but that's what happened because she forgot to put on the standard issue wig. There's an auntie issue wig, and she's not wearing it. You know, once you join the Mission Society, your wig is supposed to have volume, supposed to have curls in it. It's supposed to, you know, kind of stay still but shake a little bit when you shout. It ain't supposed to be trying to hang there with no side part. Those was not the wigs we was issued. Now they issued us wigs, and them is the wigs we supposed to wear. Wicked say, and the baby hairs. Yeah, listen, if you over 50 with some baby hairs, slap yourself. Those are middle-aged hairs. Slap yourself. What you doing with baby hairs and you over 50? Stop it.
I'm still trying to comprehend the fact that Kimberell's 50.
Yeah. You see what happens? Now, DT, you done seen my face. Me and this heifer close enough in age. I don't look like that. You know why I don't look like that? Because I wear the wigs that was assigned to me to wear. I wear the proper wigs for my age. You go putting on children's wigs when you grown. If you go putting on children's wigs when you are grown, it ages you. It make you look older than you are.
Well, think about Mia Bird Humperdinck, you know, with the age wig that she's wearing. Considering her age.
Well, she say she's 37, and the girl that she supposed to be friends with, they was 15 together. She 37. The girl looked 37. And when Mia was on that show, Say Yes to the Dress, she was 27. I just saw it. So she's telling the truth. Mia looked like that because Mia sat there with a cheese grater and tried to scrape her black off.
Well, cheese grater, a glue.
I don't know exactly how the bleaching process go, but I don't think you're supposed to use a cheese grater.
I mean, I don't even think you should use a bleacher full stop, but like, you know, some like to use scissors
to use no cheese grater. Don't sit up there with a emery board or a
razor
or sandpaper and start scraping, and you know that ain't what you're supposed to do.
Yeah.
Mia messed herself up trying to you know, claw the black off her.
And that is why she looks like Edward James almost.
That's right. She almost got it done, DT. Almost. She was close. But I could not believe that girl did her face like that. That's terrible. Because she did look normal.
She did.
Mimi, she was darker on that show. Let me show it again. See, I stopped wearing wigs when he snatched it off and threw it across the room. That was 7 years ago. You snatched my wig off. We fighting. Understand that. Let me snatch my own wig off, because I will take a wig off in public. I will. And I ain't ashamed either. My children were ashamed, but I wasn't. See, that's the beauty of actually acting your age. You know?
Mm-hmm.
We have more peace in life.
Enjoy your age. Enjoy the benefits that come with your age.
Yep. You know, one of the best. No, for real. That's one of the best benefits of getting older is that you say what you want to say. Because you ain't finna whoop me. You can't. I can't imagine. Exactly. You said while being intimate. Girl, you mean to tell me you went in the bed? Shut up, Seanitra. You were supposed to pluck that wig off before you brought your tail in there. I'm just saying. Ain't none of my business. Okay, we finna take a good look at this. Nene, Ashley, we was looking at the picture. Here you go. This what this girl did to herself. This is bad. Look at her top lip. The shape of her top lip done changed. She got all them fillers in her cheeks she was trying to give herself slanted eyes. Now one of her eyes is riding low. It's a low rider.
Exactly.
Look at them.
Ooh.
Look at them cheeks. Look at them cheeks where she done drug that cheese grater across them cheeks. Now she telling lies about hot oatmeal and a mama that didn't take her to the dermatologist. You was a lying 7 sacks of mess. You did this to your, and look at her lips. She looked like you know how you take that hose? Hey, Google, stop. You know how you take that hose off the back of your vacuum cleaner and you hold it up to the, the clean curtains? It looked like she just stuck her lips in there and just turned that mug on high. And it just snatched at her mouth. And then by the time she turned it off, it wouldn't stop. Hey, Google.
It does. It does. It does look like a vacuum was involved in the reshaping of her lips, because you notice that they're more circular than
and then
normal.
The eyebrow, even her eyebrows look aggressive.
I mean, even her hairline.
You get your eyebrows aggressive?
Oh, you know, there's people out there.
That poor child did to her nose. Hey, Dana, this girl is only 37 and she looked like she could have been my auntie. Look at her.
Yep. I mean, even look at her hairline.
Even her wig. Look at this. Even her wigs got worse. Why is it before the cheese grater, her wig was smoothed down? After the cheese grater, her wig looked like she been fighting with that bear that Mystical was talking about. Help the bear. God damn it. Help the bear. Because I think the bear lost. By the looks of that wig, the bear lost. Help the bear.
The hairline is giving us Sicily. All my life I had to fight.
That's Sophia. She could never be Cicely Tyson. Sicily was gorgeous. Lord Charlene say, could I stop showing this scary picture? No.
We needed to, really clarify and really emphasize
what's
how
really
much.
Going on.
Yeah.
Jamie say, now see, you're gonna have to find me that episode and watch it and really see if she was just as phony as she is now. Yeah, she was still phony, but she wasn't faking the voice as bad. Andrew Mack say, this is not a shade about Kenya. Kenya, my girl, but Mia need to hit Kenya up for a dermatologist. Yeah, Kenya did get better. You can still see, where she got to still do some fixing, but Kenya got a lot better. She need to call somebody. But I think Andrew Mack, I really believe whatever Mia did to try to, siphon off what little bit of color she had, I think that's what messed her skin up, to be honest, because that bleaching stuff, it will mess up your skin. Now, I got some partners that live, how we say over here, across the water, still, in West Africa. And I had a couple of my partners tell me that some of them ladies they was talking to that was bleaching, that their skin ended up with an odor. So that bleach can do some stuff to you.
Well, yeah, and also
use it. And matter of fact, one of them had the nerve to tell me, he was like, sis, she smelled like a dead rat. I said, wait, hold up. So repeat that. One more time for the one time. She smelled like what?
A dead rat.
Dead rat. Not her pits, not her privates, her skin, period, had the smell of decay, of rot.
So you're saying that she smelled like a clear person who's only had one shower every 10 days.
She smelled like she could have done a real live audition for The Walking Dead. She could have did the Thriller video by herself, dance routine and all. She could have been in them Black Flag commercials, just rolled over on her back and kicked her legs in the air. She smelled like that. That heifer actually smelled like she was walking around with a chalk outline. She was the chalk outline. This heifer had yellow crime scene tape around her, is what he was explaining to me.
Ooh. So you're basically saying that she smelled like that they must smell like the human form of the basilisk from Harry Potter.
There you go. There you go.
Dirty mop water after you've mopped the floor 10 times.
That's right.
Soap scum in a bathtub.
There you go.
Poop particles left on a toilet bowl after you've flushed it.
Bingo. Yahtzee. So I mean, all jokes aside, I think that by the looks of it, it looks like that's what she did, and that's how she messed up her face. And now she's telling all these stories and lies. Jay Della Ray said, I'm starting to think that getting Botox is required to reach a higher socioeconomic level. Why do these beautiful women decide to ruin their looks? It's a demonic sacrifice. You know what? Maybe there is some special demon that's asking women to sacrifice their beauty. I can tell you, if I got to make myself ugly to make another $5, y'all just sign me up for one of them will work for food signs, because I'm not doing it. I'm not doing. I will never make another quarter if I got to do it like that. Jamie say, right, if she got all that money for them replacement body parts, why can't she afford a dermatologist to get that face together? Oh my God. You said replacement body parts. Say, yes, I heard they do smell due to bleaching. I want to know what is it. I want to know what it is about the hydroquinone that makes their skin stink. Because when I heard that, y'all, I was in shock. I was offended. I thought he was talking about her privates. He was like, no, sis, not her private, her body, her body. I said, her body. What do you mean her body? He said, I was hugging the girl now. I was hugging her. And he was talking about they was finna get down and say he was kissing her neck and say that aroma bounced up off that neck and hit him and he ran up out of there.
Like ammonia?
He said dead rat.
Yeah. Because
now,
my
all I can
thought,
do is repeat what I was told. Now, I wasn't there. Mm-hmm. He said dead rat, verbatim.
Yeah, because, and if you think about it, when you're trying to go, do the bleaching creams, they're very much, they've also got, you also get physical blotches and skin diseases from those bleaching creams too.
You're putting hydroquinone on your skin.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying? You're literally putting hydroquinone on your skin.
Yeah, and the ultimate bleacher of them all is Charmaine, the ever-living goddess.
That's true. But hold on, Wicked. Now, let me ask you this. I know somewhere Lil' Kim is rolling over in her child-sized bed saying, how did my name get in this? This ain't Kim. Because whatever Kim did to her face, she did not use a cheese grater.
No,
now,
she
Kim
didn't.
added stuff to her face. She whittled her nose off till it looked like a coochie. She done bleached herself till she looked like she could really star in the Haunted Mansion. But Kim trying to figure out how her name got in this.
Mm-hmm.
Mia did this to herself. We ain't gonna put Kim in this. Leave Kim alone. We already know about Kim and what happened to Kim. We are on Mia. Mia before and after the cheese grater. Now I know we had, VH1 behind the music. I want to know, an unsung. I want to know what happened before the cheese grater that led up to this.
Yes, the cheese grater, and also let's not forget the lawnmower.
Yeah. Oh, the Lawnmower Man. I used to like that movie.
The lawnmower, because because I think Mia Bird Humperdinck used the lawnmower rather than cheese grater, because if you see how extreme the skin grating took,
I mean, it's pretty rough, but she might not need a lawnmower, DT. A cheese grater do damage. I'm about to bust a cheese grater down right now. I gotta make sure it gets work done.
True.
Cheese grater gets work done.
Very true.
But now I gotta bring this picture back up one more time, because I need y'all to clarify something for me. Okay. I know y'all don't want me to show that picture now more time. I know y'all don't, but I got to bring it up one more time, because this is something that I'm confused about. Because this is why I didn't believe her old pictures when they were showing her as a kid was her. Is it me, or did this girl give herself a big superhero chin? Who makes their chin big?
Oh my gosh, yes.
Is that not a Superman sized chin right there?
I never knew you could put filler in your chins.
Why would you want your chin to be big?
I mean, if you think about it, considering the amount of filler that she's got on her face alone, she probably had to make the chin big to try and support her face. Because if you think about it, with the amount of filler that, with the amount of filler and gasoline oil and and every other chemical in the universe that she's probably got inside that face of hers, you know, she probably needs a bigger face to support that amount of filler.
I ain't buying it. This heifer was trying to get on the Avengers. She wanted to be a superhero. I just figured it out. Look at the chin.
Well, yeah, if you think about it, she wanted to be Superman.
This is the Crimson Chin, or Superman is one of them. She coming for somebody's job. Look at that
Superman,
chin.
Captain America.
Somebody. She could put on that Captain America suit, but I had to bring it back up because it just clicked in my brain. Like, this girl made her chin bigger. Yeah, Charlene, that's the Christopher Reeves chin right there. That's the Christopher Reeves, the special edition.
Yes, the Christopher Reeves chin, the meatloaf chin.
You say Michael Jackson did it. Michael Jackson didn't make his chin bigger. Now, y'all just making up stuff on Michael. Now, Dana. Now, I don't believe that. Say Satan is the author of confusion, and he has these beautiful people that God designed, and they think they ugly. Satan say, if you this level, you got to ruin what God has done. I'm telling you, listen, Jay, if I got to tear my face up, make my chin big, do any of this stuff, I'm going to be as broke as Job's turkey. I'm telling you this. I'm telling you now. Don't even talk about me when y'all see me on Skid Row. I'm not doing it. I don't want no money that bad. I don't want no money that bad. So we making your money. Oh my God, drywall face used too much caulking. She didn't use enough caulking. A caulking gun would have filled it. Lord,
yeah.
Say how you grow your chin. I want to know what they did to grow her chin. No, Virginia says she got more money in the strip club. Remember? Yeah, not unless they. I don't know.
I mean, I'm still trying to figure out how she managed to get so much money in the strip club with the amount of moves, with the kind of moves that she was doing last season.
Because she was selling something other than moves.
Spread your legs wide and far.
Oh my!
Up to the mountains high above.
I'm just saying, you know, I ain't accusing nobody, but if she was making more money in there, it's because she was selling something other than her moves. And I'm just leave it right there. You know, I ain't gonna go all the way in, but you know, she might have did a little something strange for a little piece of change. That's all I'm saying.
Like what's his name? That TV host that we mentioned at the first.
Max says she wasn't dancing, D. Oh my God, they don't dance no more. They don't dance no more. Woo! Let me stop. They just say he put a dimple in his chin like Kurt Russell. Yes.
Kurt Russell.
First of all, y'all look at Robin chin. Robin got that booty chin like Jay Leno. I'm like, I don't like this strong chin business. Jamie say, we know she a whole lie. She stay telling them big lies at her big age. Yep, sure do. Jay say, I don't blame you, Seanitra. I'm not pressed for that much money. I live from paycheck to paycheck before I change my face. Let me tell you something, sis. As bad as my back is, as bad as my knee is, I will go all the way back to the peanut fields and I will pick peanuts before I do that. My daddy told me anywhere you ever been in your life, you can always go back. If I got to go back to the peanut fields and the orange groves, I'm not cutting my face up. I'm not doing that. Yes, all they do is this. People don't dance no more. All they do is this. All they do is this. And that's Mia. She was not dancing up in there. So because she was lighter, more exotic. She said it was on. She said it on the Housewives, but she wasn't lighter. We just saw the picture. She wasn't
No, she
lighter.
wasn't.
She wanted to be lighter. That was her fantasy. That's why she can't quit lying now. That's why she can't quit lying right now.
I have to agree because if you look at both pictures and do a comparison, there's even pictures of Mia Bird Humperdinck online that were taken before she did a lot of those surgeries. So, and a lot of those pictures came out very similarly to the ones on You Say Yes to the Dress. So yeah, it's very interesting.
Yeah, that's scary.
Yeah, and Robin's chin actually looks like a hippopotamus face.
It gives me Jay
This
Leno.
isn't.
It's giving Jay Leno to me.
Not Jay Leno.
Every time I see her, I be waiting on her to tell me a joke or something, but she never does.
No, because her. No, I'm not gonna say it. No, I'm not gonna. I'm just gonna say it because her face is too busy up to itself, so you know where. Cutting scissors paper, cutting scissors paper.
Oh,
Next bound and scrapbooking in the bedroom.
Okay. But yeah, for her to say she was more exotic, I'm just like, ma'am, please stop. This is
exotic where?
It's embarrassing. It's embarrassing, is what it is. It's embarrassing that she did that to herself because she didn't look this bad. Like, oh my God.
There is bird poop more exotic than Mia Bird Humperdinck. What is so exotic about her?
Nothing. Nothing. Now, hold on, because y'all got to see this. Y'all have got to see this.
Oh no, what happened?
Don't you trust me? You like, what happened? You don't trust me anymore. Oh my God.
No. I'm just like, ooh, what's happened?
I'm gonna show you. Because we're gonna go all the way back. We are going to go all the way back. Let's go. Let's go. Because see, this right here, had she stopped here, she would have been okay. She was never dark, but she had more color. Her original color was just fine. She should have just stuck with that. See, this is going to debunk that lie about her face got burnt. Where's the burns?
Oh.
Where's the burns?
Oh no.
Where's the my mama didn't take me to the dermatologist. Where's all that? I'm just saying, where is it? I don't see it.
If there is a dermatologist in the royal family that would like to share their expertise around dermatology, please let us know and we can have you up here to talk about Mia
I don't
Bird
know why y'all
Humperdinck's
keep talking about dermatologists when this girl, she don't need no dermatologist. She need a brick mason. She needs a contractor. She don't need no dermatologist. Y'all keep calling the wrong people. You
Goodness,
need to call a contractor.
At this rate, she needs a car driver.
A contractor. You know the people that lay pavement. The guys you call to put a driveway at your house. That's who you need to call for this. They can put the driveway down, lay a little concrete there, fix it all. That's Alexis. Hey, Alexis, this is Mia Thornton. Before the scissors. before they came at her with them Gensus.
Yeah, you need all the contractors. You'll need a bricklayer,
But the ill
a
part is Lil' Kim
stonemason,
live.
and
But the thing is, they won't let Lil' Kim live. Lil' Kim can't live, but they not bothering her. Right, Andrew? She was a kind of cute little girl then, just a regular girl. I guess she wanted to stand out. She's standing out now. Yeah, she's standing out. Oh yes.
mm-hmm.
Oh
Yep.
yes.
I'm still trying to figure out why she deleted her Twitter.
Because people was y'all was on there roasting that lady alive. That's why. Y'all, you know what y'all did to that lady.
Oh yeah, I was part of that group.
Yeah, you was part of it. You was part of it. Nene actually said, I would like to see I guess she was saying I would like to see production insert this pic if she talks about burn injuries again. Yes, there was no burns. There was no burns. There were no burns. Mm-mm.
Yeah, I don't.
There were none. There were no burns. She just lied again. She lied again.
Maybe she's insecure about her skin complexion. I don't know.
I'm telling you, she is insecure. She didn't like herself, and so now she's obsessed with darker women who were comfortable in their skin.
Yep, especially if you look at, and you know, considering when Auntie Wendy came along, you know, not only is Auntie Wendy a dark-skinned woman, she's got very beautiful features that she's, you know, she graces herself in regards to the presence that she creates, but also
right. But
Auntie Wendy's
the problem
accolades
is,
follow her.
I think Wendy's beauty is a reminder. It's a constant reminder of what she did to herself.
Yeah,
I think so.
Yeah, exactly.
Same for Candiace,
Exactly.
Same for a scholar.
Yeah.
And now this is where you are now.
Yeah.
This looks crazy. If I saw this thing coming at me, I would feel a certain type of way. I wouldn't know whether to clutch my purse, put my set up, grab my gat. Like, what the hell?
Mm-hmm.
It's Lord, no, Virginia say the burns was on her leg, so she fixed her face.
Oh my gosh.
She fixed it all right. She sure fixed
it. Oh yes,
it.
they're very much fixed.
She fixed the holy hell out of that face. I pray that I'm never fixed. Lord God, don't ever fix me.
Mm-hmm. But yeah, I have to agree with you, Seanitra, when you mentioned that, you know, when she looks at Candiace and she looks at Ascala, she looks at Auntie Wendy, it's that consistent reminder that she wasn't able to...
She wasn't comfortable with herself, that she literally butchered herself. Like she pulled a Jack the Ripper on her goddamn self. And then it's like, okay, I did this so I could arrive. Now I have arrived. And it's like, oh no, there are 3 black women here who did not have to scrape their black off with a cheese grater, and I'm on the same platform with them.
Yeah, exactly. And if you think about it, even better platforms than she could ever attain. You've got Auntie Wendy. Oh,
I'm sorry, I'm laughing at Charlene. Mia can lie for Africa. Yes, she can.
She can. Oh my gosh.
Go ahead, DT. I'm sorry. I didn't mean to laugh at Charlene. It's Charlene's fault.
No, that's all good. I was just going to say, you know, look at Auntie Wendy and all her accomplishments, and even Candiace and her accomplishments and her family background, and even Ascala and her family background, you know, and then referring back to Auntie Wendy and the fact that she has a doctorate, that she spent 4 years writing 100,000 words, navigating the system that is academia.
Well, this heifer ain't deep enough to be jealous of no academic accolades. Now, we talking about somebody who I don't even think she has a certificate from a community college. So I doubt that she's sitting up hawking her her accolades. I think her issue is this lady is confident, she's beautiful, and I can't even hold over her head that, oh, I'm a boss, because this lady is letting me know that I am the only Black and the youngest professor on staff over at Johns Hopkins.
Yeah.
So it's like you have nothing to hold over this lady's head, and she did it all while maintaining her Blackness. She didn't scrape it off. I think Mia has buyer's remorse. Yeah. I did it. If everybody else did it, then I could feel all right with it. But I did it. Y'all didn't have to do it, and you turned out better than me. And that I think she's got buyer's remorse. Yeah. But they're not gonna give you your Black back, sis.
I think that was the point I wanted to make, was that, like you mentioned, she's got buyer's remorse. Is the fact that she went through all of these procedures and through all these surgeries, and she still came out ordinary.
Looking like she looking. That ain't ordinary. That's ordinary to you? Child.
Ordinarily, bleh.
Listen, that's sideshow action.
That's sideshow Bob in action.
There you go. It's giving sideshow.
That's sideshow. Yep, sideshow Bob after the rake lands on his face.
Mm-hmm. I just don't understand why she did that to herself. That's all. She didn't have to, because she started off just fine.
Well, that's the thing. Everybody starts off just fine, and then.
Now, you know what, DT? Now, you better tell the truth and shame the devil. Everybody do not start off just fine. Now, we ain't going to pretend like there wasn't some people that looked like the ugly stick met them in the womb, met them in utero. Now, we ain't going to pretend that. But that ain't what happened to her. That's right, Andrew. Ain't no refunds, baby. Ain't no refunds. Once you give it away.
No refunds.
Yeah, she got a lemon. Okay, they say that motor knocking because you got a lemon. Okay. Hey, Miss Wilson. That's right. Just let the sideshow begin. Hurry, hurry. Step right on in. That's right. I hope that's the ringtone on her phone.
I went to the surgeon to get my face corrected. Then I came out and I looked like Captain Jack Sparrow.
No, don't do Captain Jack like that. Captain Jack was that dude. Captain Jack was that dude. I like Captain Jack Sparrow. What I want to know from him is what brand eyeliner did he use? Because he was in the ocean fighting krakens, went all the way dead, back alive. The mascara never ran one time. What brand was it?
Wait, let me rephrase the song. But then I came out and I looked like the Kraken on steroids.
Oh, that's the remix. Take that. But you so silly. But yeah, I really, all jokes aside, I don't know why she did that, but once I saw that the old pictures, what's up, Egypt? Once I saw the old pictures, I feel like that explained a lot as to why she's obsessed with these melanated sisters and why she keeps attacking them. It explains a lot.
I agree.
This is buyer's remorse.
Yeah. And the fact that she's enlisting the help of the Scissor Sisters.
No, she ain't. She's not enlisting them. What she's doing is hoping that they'll accept her.
Yeah.
She's trying. It explains why she's trying so hard to prove to them that, see, I'm one of you. Because she went through a lot to try to be one of them.
Exactly.
And then when you sit down and you slow grind with a cheese grater, you went through a lot.
Mm-hmm. And then if you think about it, she's probably hoping so that way, when it's the off season, they can go for a menage a trois.
Oh my
menage a trois.
You so silly. They said they forgot that surgery does not change the DNA. So when they have children, be trying to figure out who they really belong to. Right, because them kids is nice, is a beautiful toasted almond color.
Yeah, exactly.
Toasted almond children, and that explains a whole lot. Mm-hmm. Your mama left a little more black than you like. Her mama left a little more black than you would like to have. I mean, that's sad. That's sad, y'all.
That is very sad.
Dang.
Anyway.
And they all coming out bad. But look, now we done been on here for 3 hours. I'm getting off of here. Y'all better go to work. Y'all better go to school.
I need to go to
now.
I need to go to bed.
Yeah, you go to bed over there in New Zealand. Take your booty to bed. So listen, now let me get a rundown again. It is now 6 a.m. Central Time. It is 7 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. If you out there in California, it is 4 a.m. You shouldn't be out your bed anyway. Okay, I'm the one with insomnia. All right, but if you off work today, enjoy your day. Remember to do some self-care. Take some time for you. If you cooking, pace yourself. Still turn the stove off. Take that hour. Take some time for yourself. You are worth it. We deserve it. Remember to tell yourself you are beautiful today. Andrew Mack, this is the final thought. Right. How do you tell your brown-skinned daughter she's beautiful? But then she sees a picture of mommy and her now. Right. Exactly. So that's why I want you all, Andrew, you too. Tell yourself you're beautiful today. Have a beautiful day. Don't let people get on your nerves. Only deal with things that are worthy of you. Even our diets. Let's eat things that are worthy of us. I love you guys so much. That's right, Wicked. Get your stretch on. If you got to do your stretches, if you got the treadmill, you're going to walk the track. Whatever you're going to do, be safe, be careful. You know what I'm saying? Be positive, be productive, all that good stuff. And hit that like button. Y'all have me begging for the like button every time. So please hit the like button on your way out the door. Make sure you hit the notification bell and click all so you will know every time we go live over here on this good porch. If you haven't subscribed, please do, because we're happy to have you. Hey, Dana Brown, I'm very happy to have you. You're always welcome here. This is the most loving family in all of YouTube. We're glad to have you over here on this good porch. If I don't talk to you again before tomorrow, happy Thanksgiving to all of you. All right. And if nobody else tells you, you know what I'm going to tell you. God loves you. I love you. It ain't nothing you can do about it. We'll talk to you a little bit later. Bye, y'all.